American Dream training, okay? Because we train and we train hard so that when it's time to actually trade, we know what the hell we're doing.
You have now stumbled into AmericanDreamTrading.com, where we trade shares and options. I will show you about swing trading, long-term trading, dividend stocks, high-yield income stocks, covered calls, cash secure puts, diagonal and credit spreads, debit spreads. I will teach you everything there is to know about the entire market. Oh my God, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. I can't believe I get paid to help all of you get paid. This is such a wild thing.
Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I'm your host, J&J Video Reacts, aka Dawn, to those that know me in the group. This is a live stream that's been created by traders for traders to just kick back, relax, talk about our day in the market, American Dream Trading's trading strategies that we go over every day, and trading psychology. It's been a crazy day in the market. Hopefully everybody got paid. What we do is we have a live forum here, and this ADT American Dream Trading is operated and owned by a man named Chad W. Christian. He is our mentor and trainer. Shout out to you, Coach. Hopefully you had an amazing day. I know a lot of the people in the group did, including myself. It's been an awesome day. But yeah, Uh, we love to just kind of kick it, talk about trading strategies, go over coaches' strategies because he has taught us with his 30 years of experience how to get in, out, and everything in between of trades. He's trained, he's taught and traded in every market condition imaginable. Just like today, take today, for instance, the Fed meetings. He has prepped us for an entire week. Okay. He started talking about how to handle Fed talks early on. Forever. The last time the Feds talked, he prepped us. So every time there's a situation where somebody comes on the news, coach is on top of it, making sure we're prepared, making sure we know how to approach the market, if we should even trade at all. He's always teaching us risk management and how to protect our assets, not just about how to make money, but how to protect it and hold on to it. So, 95% of traders fail. Usually it's because they don't have a coach and a mentor, and especially a group as supportive as ADT. So shout out to all of you. Shout out to everybody in the group. Shout out to everybody that has supported all of us as moderators. Shout out to all of you that support Coach. Shout out to all of you that support me in this chat. I love you guys that come in here every day and just kind of interact with us and make this a fun thing to do at night. It is also, however, how I get paid. So, hey, thank you to all of you that also donate to the tip jar because it's part of my income. So with that being said, welcome again to the stream. Listen, we have 3 links in this stream every day. The first one is click here to join the panel. If you want to click that, that means you want to come up on the panel, camera on. Coach's rule. Loves to see your lovely face and your smile. All right. Interaction is good. People don't want to talk to a blank screen. The only people allowed to come up here with no camera are those that remain protected. And those are the millionaires of the group for obvious reasons, right? Speaking of which, Coach, I don't know if you guys know this. Those of you that are not familiar or watching this for the first time on the replay, Coach has created over 8 millionaires in this group. One of which comes and hangs out with us on a nightly basis in here, named Nate. Shout out to you, Nate. Love you, man. He's created 8 millionaires. He's retired over 60 people. And those are the people we know about. Those are just the ones that we know about. They say for every one you know about, there's 10 you don't. So he may have possibly created even more millionaires and retired more folks than that. But those are the ones we know about. And that's a pretty decent number. So if you're not part of a trading family or a trading home, or you're in part of these other things that are happening out here in social media and you're losing money, you might want to come over to American Dream Trading. That's the second link that's in the stream of this video. Go to the stream. And also, we've got an awesome moderator, Amanda, who has put the link to American Dream Trading in the chat. It's been pinned to the top, so it's very easy for you to find. If you don't have a trading home, go click that link and join American Dream Trading. It takes you straight to AmericanDreamTrading.com, where you will find all the links to all of our services. We have all kinds of programs in there, all kinds of services, namely the VIP membership, which includes all of the extra services that you get in there. We have hot stock picks in the morning. We have a VIP pre-market meeting every morning. We have a VIP master class from Coach himself every morning, which is a very intimate one-on-one type style training where he has a large group of us that he just basically talks to intimately and shares his screen on a Zoom call, and we can interact with him and ask him questions. He goes through trades. He goes through pre-market setup ideas, gets us prepared for the market each and every day. I mean, that's priceless. It's priceless. Okay. So we've got that. We've got the meetings with him, monthly workshop classes. Every month we get an hour-long master class from Coach. It could be from one of the moderators that are seasoned and trained professional traders. So we're constantly getting educated. And on top of that, we have tons of videos done by our videographer, Carter. Shout out to you, Carter. You put in a lot of work, brother, and those videos are amazing and excellent. We continue to learn from them every day. But we have a moderator who just focuses on making sure that the YouTube videos are out there. We have over 2,000 YouTube videos out here. So our Discord is also a plethora of information. There's a training and education section in our Discord where you can watch videos. You've got stock tips, you've got stock tips and tricks, you've got all kinds of stock terms, definitions, anything that you need to be prepared. And then you've got us, you've got the community, and you've got coach. So if you want to learn how to trade, this is the place to learn how to do it. I learned how to do it, and I've almost put in a year here. So again, I didn't know one thing about trading before I got in this group. I maybe knew how to do a call or put option. That's it. Other than that, I didn't know anything about support and resistance lines. I didn't know anything about the 2-minute EWO, the Elliott Wald oscillator, which is a custom strategy that even an edge, not only does he train an edge, because he's given us a consistent edge in the market by giving us a strategy that has been back tested by one of the best moderators in the business, David Yanis, who does one-on-ones with everybody and teaches them how to master this strategy, just as he has, the coach has taught us with the 2-minute EWO strategy. It teaches you how to basically enter a trade properly, which is the hardest part of trading, right? Hardest part of trading is the entry. 2-minute EWO covers that. Not only that, it teaches you how to hold on to a stock, okay? Don't let it go before it's ready to be let go. And if it is ready to let go, then you should have a stop loss in there that's going to jump in and save the day for you, okay? So that's just some of the things that we learn in here. Among that, we also have coaches' rules. And the cool thing is we just hang out in here and we go over these strategies all day, every day. We sit in the Zoom chat, talk to each other, and then we come hang out here in the aftermarket and figure out, did you make money? I made money. Did you make money? Did you not make money? If not, why not? And we'll find out why. We'll pick a trade apart. We'll share our screen. So you can be a part of that, even if you're not part of the group. But trust me, by the end of it, you'll want to be part of the group. I got somebody backstage, and most likely I think that is the man of the hour here. Oh, by the way, I have a magnifier on my screen. I am legally blind. So one of the moderators who is in the chat with you guys, Miranda, and Bruno and Arlo, have gotten me a magnifier. You can't see it, but I can. It's magnifying my screen, so I don't have to get up on the screen so close to look for it. And let's test it out. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, I'm really blind, guys. Shit. Okay, I was doing better. There we go. Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, you will have to make an immediate adjustment if you can. We can see that magnifying screen, and everything from everything below your chin down is magnified.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Hold on. That's too funny. I got to see it myself, dude. I got to see it.
Unless you just had surgery. Unless you just had enhancement surgery. I'm sorry.
Mark. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Dude, let me just take it off right now. Woo!
It just needs to slid down a little bit. It needs to slid down about that much down. That's all.
We're gonna have to make an adjustment. I'll put it back on. I'll come over each year later and kind of play with the Mark. Maybe I don't know. I'll play with it. Oh my God!
Please.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Wow, that's
well. I mean, some people would consider that flattering. I don't know. To each his own.
Oh my God. I hope I can get through the show because I'm gonna keep going back to that mentally. Oh my God.
I didn't know how to say it,
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Oh my God. You and I, we had went to school together. Good God Almighty.
Oh my.
We wouldn't have been able to do it.
Been in detention every day.
Yep. All right, Coach 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with that being said, it was fun while it lasted. But yeah, I was just talking about, listen, look, skip all the bullshit. Dude, I'm so proud of you. Those of you that were here yesterday, okay? I'm kind of, trying to talk to Mark and figure out why Mark's not trading bigger, because I'm impressed with his knowledge of the market and the way that he uses the L2. And today, Mark, that must have been back there because Mark said, you know what? She's right. I can do this shit. I can do this shit. And he killed it. Talk to us about it, Mark.
Well, you yelled at me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't yell. He's exaggerating.
A little bit. No, I mean, I got in. I had to leave the house this morning at 6 o'clock, so I didn't want to. I wanted to get in a trade, but I really did. I don't like getting in a trade walking away. When I make a trade, I want to be actively managing it. I do not. I'm not one of them that sets it, forgets it, walks away. Some people do it. You know, they'll set a stop limit or a trailing stop or whatever, you know, to help protect their account. I don't trust them because we've all seen it where it blows by stops and stuff.
Yep, I've had it happen.
Pre-market, you can't set a stop. And by the way, I'm stuffy today. You can't set a stop in a pre-market, so you better be there. So I had to leave, but at that time it was a little too high to get in the entry point. I wasn't going to chase it, so I set it down in the weeds according to the L2 at that time. And of course, you even went further down in the weeds. You was down in the swamp. I was in the weeds. You went over the riverbank into the swamp, down in the cattails. She was in the cattails. I was in the weeds. She got over the riverbank down into the cattails.
Weeding with the tadpoles.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, you ought to go lower." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." I said, "Right here's what this is what the L2's saying right now."
Nate said the same thing. He said, "I ain't going down there."
Yeah, and I did. And then apparently I was probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes away from my destination. I had like an hour and a quarter drive. It filled. I didn't even hear it ding when it filled. Didn't even know it till I got in there, and I'm like, well, it filled, but it filled on the way down.
Yeah.
It went, shoo,
Yeah.
And it went down into the cattails, right where Don's was like. And, I'm like, I got on there with my phone when I'm sitting there waiting. I'm in my appointment there, and like, what happened? She said, "I told you." I was like, "Yeah, you did." Yeah. Well, all that meant was I paid.
I got it from you and Nate.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Because at the time that was the major support line. That's why I put it there. And I went in small.
It was
Daily DeVito. So it was only 50 shares. So it filled my order. Of course, it was down at that time.
Yeah.
And then not too much longer, and then it started. It was doing slowly edging up, and then it pulled back. So it worked. So it came back down again. I don't know what it was. But anyway, my cost was like $283 on my first order, but it was only 50 shares, so I bought another 500 shares. It brought my cost down from $283 to $260. So.
Oh shit! You were only 5 cents above me at that point.
Yeah, $262 actually. It brought it down to. So the cost averaging. Normally I don't add on, but I'd seen enough move, especially the last couple of days, and it actually had viable news. It was real news, medical. It's a biotechnical company, biotech, and they come out with a new and improved product. So we'd seen it go up and down. Matter of fact, yesterday it went up quite a bit. Well, now I look today and I'm like, holy crap! It went up another $1.50, $1.75 after I sold it.
Guess what?
You stayed in it.
I'm still in it.
Wow. Ooh,
dude, I was up at one point, and it's gone up and down. I was up 130% on it. I'm still in it.
I'd have dumped it. at the top. But anyway, to each his own. You're still waiting. You're so far in the money now. It don't matter.
It doesn't make sense to get rid of it. If it continues to slowly climb, Ted made a comment about it. He said this is kind of like a bullish stock now. It's gone out of the hot stock pick realm and kind of become a bullish stock. So, and he predicted based on news about $12. Did you see that?
I've seen the analysts, but I don't care whatever analysts say. I could be an analyst. Hey, Apple's going up to $500. Okay.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The EWO didn't say to get out. It was still above VWAP. It was still above all the other trends. I got out because it consolidated and then started to pull back. So I just I'm done. I had other stuff I wanted to get done today because the weather's halfway decent here. It's cold, but sunshine and it's not miserable. So I had inside outside work to do over at the church, so I went over and took care of that. So yeah, so I got out, but the EWO didn't tell me to get out. The smart thing would have done would be to raise my stop up higher, my sell limit, put another sell limit in higher. And I didn't do it. I just went ahead and took the profit. I was happy with it. I mean,
hey, you made
I
some
would have
good
been
money.
happier. Let me see. What did that peak at? That peak. Does EWO even say to get out? No. Well, yeah. There's that one big drop there. So if you'd have got out here where the EWO told you to, that was about 570, which is not the peak. The peak was 595.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
it's all good. It's all good. We all made money. So yeah, I think Nate took some money out of it too, and I think Freddie, remember Freddie the trucker? Yeah. I think he got some money.
That's $3.33 a share gain from when I got in.
Woo!
Even more for you. So, but
yeah,
cool. I got out with whatever it was, $1.70.
I wish I could have had the money to get your shares.
It wasn't really all that much money, but yeah, so I did well. It's like 39% gain on the money.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, Mark knows, and a lot of the people that come in the pre-market, I've been slowly but surely trading shares only in Webull because Robinhood doesn't allow you to trade until 7 o'clock. But these guys are rolling in the morning. I'm talking from 4 o'clock on. They're scouring and scoping and playing stock. Shout out to Matthew. Matthew.
Oh, man, he's on fire. He's getting bold.
$2,000. He killed $2,000 today. Yes.
I heard he had, at one point I heard him call out 1,500, but then I did hear him when I was coming home that he was making more.
Yes.
I didn't hear what he was. Good for him.
Yeah, man. He killed it. And Matthew Type A is in there, and this morning, every few minutes, he's yelling out a higher level. You know, we support each other. We try to help each other find these runners, and we look at the L2. We look at support and resistance. Mark charts outline, so we're not just sitting there just looking at the L2. We are charting.
Yeah, I do both.
Yeah,
I like looking at the L2, but it is your support and resistance lines. Any place you have if you do your charting of your support resistance line, it matches up almost perfectly. It does match up perfectly.
Mark,
the L2 because everybody else knows what the support and resistance line. It's not a secret, you know.
Yeah, it's not rocket science. You would have been proud of me. I didn't just jump in, right? And I'm, you know, excuse me if I'm talking over and over and over about the same thing, but I'm freaking proud of this trade because instead of jumping in it, I looked at the support and resistance lines first. I actually charted it. And I'm like, where is this thing consolidating? Where did it consolidate at a low point? And I looked and I put a line at I think it was 255. So between 255 and 251, I'm like, it's consolidating like crazy right there over and over again, whether it be from the top or the bottom. So I'm like, okay. And I go down on the L2 at that point for confirmation. And I'm like, is there anybody at 250? Boom, a ton of orders sitting there at 255. I'm like, you guys saw what I saw. So I'm with you guys. And that's what made me do it. So it was the two together. And I'm like, Mark would have been proud of that if he saw me do that. So, and Coach as well, because we get that from Coach. All of it comes from Coach. So, shout out. Yeah. The training works, guys.
I was glad to hear him do an L2 trading today. Was that during the VIP or was that was the normal hours, wasn't it, when he did that? The VIP.
That was normal. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good because you just reiterated.
Wait a minute. No. Was that VIP?
I think it was a spillover. I think it was after he let it, people were coming in. But he said, he doesn't watch the L2 because it's support and resistance line, which is what we say all along. That's what it is. Nate just doesn't do the charting. Nate sees the support and resistance in the L2 numbers as they're moving around. I got a chart, and then that confirms. I use the L2 to confirm what I'm seeing.
Remember, we kept telling Nate that in the beginning. He's like, "I don't chart." It's like, "Yeah, you do, Nate. You chart
with your eyeballs. You do
chart on the L2. Yeah,
right. He's doing it in his head. He just don't know. He didn't know it. So
yeah.
So I was glad to hear Coach speak to that because it's the same thing we've been speaking to in the mornings. You know, in the pre-market. So
yeah.
And then with JT's volume indicator script that he wrote for Coach's indicators, man, that thing's really nice also.
Yeah.
So putting all those together with coaches
I like the
indicator.
volume indicator.
Yeah, and his coaches 2.0 indicators, man. I tell you what, it just you put them all together. It takes a lot of that guesswork out of what you're doing. It's not a crystal ball, but it does give you more confidence to apply what coaches already taught you, and then you can add it with other things.
When Bruno put it up,
whether you want to use them all or not, that's up to the individual. However, whatever they like. Some people are more visual.
You can pile them on. You can pile them on and on and on and on. And the simplest
Just don't
thing.
overdo it. Keep it simple.
Because your screen can get clouded as hell.
Oh, yeah,
and you can end up with analysis paralysis. You know what I mean? There's too much stuff that you're looking at. But I do like it. I did like it when Bruno put TJ's Trading, the VP on there, the volume profile, and you could see different areas where, there were more buys than not. Ted, welcome with the Christmas lights around the neck. What's that behind you?
Okay.
What is it?
Wow, look at that. 25%.
Nice.
25%
By the way,
on the pre-market, and
take a look at Coach's Trading View indicators, all you new people and people who are not a part of this group. That's customized right there.
Up 11,200 on my, and I opened up a new account for Weeble so I could trade with you morning guys, and it's a small account, but I got 679, 25
nice
of 2,000 some odd dollar account.
Good.
Cool. Hey, listen, I heard Mark say you broke your cherry because you hit 10 had a $10,000 day. We're going to give him the bell once again along with Mark's earnings. Good job, both you two.
11,200.
Now you're at 11. Now you're at 11 too. That was a couple hours ago when you said 10,000. Now you're at 11.
I tell you what, I was so emotional. I was like, "Holy cow, this shit really works."
Imagine that.
American
if we only would listen to the voice that we pay.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you what. If you guys don't know where to go, how about we give you a clue?
Learn to trade and be on your way to becoming financially free. Go sign up now at AmericanDreamTrading.com, where all our services are easily accessible. And sign up is easy. Simply click the service you want and go. That's it.
Amanda's got it set right there in the live chat. It's pinned to the top. Go click it. Not to mention, shout out to American Dream Trading, the group, because our YouTube channel is blowing up and we're trying to get Coach to 10,000 subscribers. So if you would help us by going on ahead and hitting the housekeeping, and by that I mean make sure that you guys are hitting the like button, sharing the content, and subscribing so that we can go ahead and get Coach to 10,000 subscribers. We've only got 929 to go. We're already at 9,071. So we are almost at the 10,000 goal. We can get them there by the end of the year, guys. We really can.
So somebody was asking what stock. We all played CCCC. That was fun. Although, you know what? Here's the thing. Remember when I said, well, you get out too early? I got out too early on CCC. You stayed a lot longer. So congrats to you. That was really diamond hands. You stuck with it, and that was awesome.
Well,
I did too. I got out too early too.
Yeah,
I got out even though. Yeah, I got out even though EW said not to get out. So.
Yeah. Well, you made sense, Ted, when you said it's no longer a hot stock pick. It's become a bullish stock. So I'm like, shit, I'm already in this thing. Even if it drops back, I got in the ticket. Look where it's at. Why would I get out? It's steadily climbing. So.
And what is it doing now?
No, I'm looking.
Dropping like a rock.
Dropping like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot, baby.
Down to 512-ish. 515.
So remember, I had like $50 in the pre-market. I'm now at $102.
That's so.
Yeah. I'm now at $102 in Weeble. So
the other stocks that I traded today were ELF. No surprise. By the way, it ended up being, see that? at the end of the day, up 8%.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah,
That's
a lot for a big stock. That's a big cap stock too.
and for a non-tech stock, right?
Yes.
So I really do think that there's this. I told you about this company that's trying to short Elf and spread bad rumors about the company, and I think what's going on is, since Elf is owned by a lot of institutional investors, they're all just fighting and making sure that this stock never has an opportunity to go down. That's what it feels like. It feels like it might go down 1% and then it just gets fired up. And I really think it's just to give the double middle fingers to these guys that are trying to short Elf.
Nice.
I went in my wife's bathroom. I went in my wife's bathroom yesterday. I was looking for, I forget what I was looking. She said, it's in the bathroom top drawer, blah, blah, blah. So I go in her bathroom and pull the door open. Guess what I find in that drawer? Elf stuff. I'm like, you got elf stuff. She's like, what? She's like, what are you talking about? I says, I hear this word every day. It's a big moving stock. She says, I don't care. I bought it because it's what I needed. It's like, okay, whatever.
Wow.
She doesn't have a whole bunch of makeup. It was more whatever it was, brushes
and it's so it's just one of these things. It's like DV8 girl says, don't bet against Becky.
Yeah, I like that.
So I've got to
know just how deep it is, Mark. It's sitting right there in your damn cupboard.
Nate.
Yo.
Hey.
How'd you do today, Nate?
I did about a little over 6,000 a day.
Holy crap. Woo!
Down day.
Right on, man.
Way to go, man.
Hey, I want to congratulate Ted for making a awesome day of funds. So I'm proud of you.
And I'm going to do that Frontier. I swear to God, I made up my mind. I'm going to do that Frontier gift for the kids and my grandkids.
Do it.
What the hell, right? Life's too short. I had a great rainfall.
Right.
What do they call it? Rainfall.
Windfall. Yeah.
Why not?
Put your money to work for you.
Spread the love.
Buy yourself something real
boring
nice.
Compared to something like the adventure that they could run with an airline ticket to anywhere, right?
Man, they can. Yeah, they can enjoy it for a whole year. Yeah, a whole year they can enjoy that.
And every time they get on that plane, they're going to be like, my dad's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How did my dad pay for
I'm not like the other dads. I'm the cool dad.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll enjoy that, Ted. I tell you what, we wears ours out. We wear it out. Yes, sir.
Oh, I mean, and these kids, they all went to, colleges and their friends are all over the country. And they're not above sleeping on a couch, so it's pretty much a free trip, right?
Oh yeah, and they're gonna brag about it because they're gonna show all their little friends, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, your dad gave you that."
And what's interesting is, not to get too personal, my ex, for some reason, hooked up with this guy, and she's living in Florida. She doesn't have the opportunity to spend a lot of time with our kids. So what a great, generous gift to give to these kids so they can go visit their mom, right? Because I have a relationship. And I think to me, it's going to be quite emotional because I'm giving them up, right? I have to not see them for a week or two out of the year, but what a great opportunity for them to, foster that relationship and spend some time with their mom.
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make money and pass it on and help.
Well, you're a great example. You're a living example of that, Nate. I swear to God, I have not done anything close to what you've done. Your story is, I think about it almost every week. I especially think about it at church, because like this last Sunday we talked about perspective, right? Having perspective in life, and that's really good. But also we talked about perseverance. And this is kind of like maybe an extra after that is, okay, after you persevere, take a step back and look around and see what good you can do. So you're a great example of that, Nate, and I, your story and how you do it anonymously, so that the person that you are the benefactor for doesn't know about it, is to me the most spiritual gift that I've ever heard, because a lot of people want to at least get the credit, and that's not you. And I could only hope to be able to be that kind of person in the future.
Yeah, you will. You'll find out that like today, I paid the money for somebody to get a month's worth of VIP.
Yep.
And look how fast I made the money back. Look how fast I made the money back.
You freaking blinked, right?
Yeah.
Ted, I wasn't off that call maybe 10 minutes and I made that money back. I was like,
that's so great.
See, this is just nothing but a blessing that I'm able to do this and make money at the same time.
Yeah.
So I can help somebody else. Ain't that crazy?
I tell you what, karma is real. Okay. God's gonna bless those that pay it forward. And you coach, there's both of you pay it forward all the time. We witness it. And you're not only doing that, like it helps your own chi, but you're also spreading that amongst the group and showing us through example how to be. There's a lot of us, including me, that say, hey, look, I want to be a millionaire. But it's not just about being a millionaire. It's about when you get there, what you're going to do with it. Who are you going to help?
Well, and that was my thing. I know, look, y'all know I didn't pay for a VIP. Coach gave me a VIP. So I just knew in my heart that I had to do something to help somebody else just get a taste of what we're experiencing every day in this group. So therefore they can work to be a part of this, because I think once you dip your hand in the cookie jar and you like it, you taste it and it tastes good, you will do whatever you got to do to come back. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm hoping I can do, if not every month, every other month. I can do something like that to kind of push it forward to somebody,
Well, Nate, let me
maybe that's something that Coach can do. Nate's VIP of the month this month is, or Nate's, you know what I mean? Maybe it's something you can name after you get the Nate Award or something, which means
well, that's on him. I do that from my heart. I don't care who they give it to. I do like it when people make suggestions, and that suggestion came up. Because we trading, we don't think about stuff like that. So I was glad somebody mentioned it this morning. So it was a good thing. It was a good thing.
Nate, let me disabuse you of a thought.
What's that?
You have paid for your VIP, because the gift that you've given us every morning, if you were to put that on a per hour basis, you're well paid off on VIP. You've done so much for American Dream Trading that Coach, in his wisdom, has rewarded you, because look what you're doing. You're taking that information that you have that some people would not be big enough or generous enough to share with the rest of the team, and look at the time and the patience that you offer every morning. So I'm disabusing you of the thought that you haven't paid for it, because you've definitely earned it. And if you want to pay it forward, that's great. But we really do appreciate all the hard work that you do every morning.
Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I like it when everybody gets in there and we help each other find stocks. And and Christina, she tickled me pink this morning. She said it about 3-4 times, and it happened to be a runner. And I was like, oh man, okay, go ahead.
Wasn't that funny? We're in a way, we were like ignoring her initially, and it's so funny. Matt called it out initially. He goes, "Oh, it's a great stock, but it looks like it's just faded." And like a dog on a bone, Christina stuck with it, watched it, and started to like, "Hey, guess what? This stock is going up." And everyone's like, "Yeah, get away from here. We're on CCCC. You should look at this stock."
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Turned out to be a runner. Yeah.
More Christmas
Turned out to be a
spirit.
runner. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
it
that's
turned out to be
good.
a
Hopefully,
That's
yeah.
runner, man. That was a nice freaking run, right?
Yeah,
you guys
it really was. It really.
off of that. You guys made a ton of money off of that. That was amazing to watch.
So everybody's.
And did you hear?
You're now called the Nate Method. Your group is called the Nate Method. That's pretty awesome.
Coach's
Nate
method.
Ross, I know, but Nate has his own signature on it. It is definitely based on Coach's hard work.
We trade in the matrix in the morning.
Hamilton says 100% thank you for everything you do, Nate. Godless Nate. I think you mean God bless Nate.
God bless. I hope that's
good for you in return.
God bless.
Speaking of the chat, give me 2 seconds. I did not get a chance to do roll call. I want to welcome everybody. I love to take a time and say hi to everybody that comes in the chat, because you guys, you're taking time away from your family just to be here. So I want to show my appreciation for that. Welcome. Obviously, Miranda, welcome, sweetheart. Love you to death. Thank you for always putting the links in the chat. Steve-O! What's up, Steve-O? How you doing, man? Miguel Lara, welcome. Welcome, Miguel. Every day, Miguel here. Freddie, how you doing today? Freddie made money on CCCC today. Welcome, bro. Norman, welcome. Good to see you, my brother. Freddie again. American Dream Trading runs on Diesel Den. Yes, it does. John Fields, welcome. Brad James, always a loyal member, always over on Twitter and X, whatever you want to call it. Instagram, you name it. Yep, X, Instagram, you name it. Kirk Cook, welcome, Kirk Cook. Haven't seen Kirk Cook in a while. Well, actually, yeah, we have. He's been here. You've been here. I know you have. Callie. Callie said she was coming, and she is a woman of her word. What's up, Callie? Love you, baby girl. Victoriano, welcome. I just have to say the name that way. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Steve Ken, welcome. Mark McSee, who's that? Welcome. Never again. Volunteer yourself. I love the entire name of that. You have to take time to create a name like that. I love it. Never again volunteer yourself. Farrah, love you, baby girl. Who else? Paige. Hey, sweetie. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Special K, welcome. Special K, thank you so much again for the tip. I appreciate that. Bubbles, come on up here and talk to us on the panel, honey. We are feeding for some bubbles. Boris, how are you? Bucket is down there. What's up, Bucket? You gonna come hang out with us tonight? Rossie G, actually. Welcome. And I think we might be coming to the close. KB,
of all them names you mentioned, why can't half of them come up here?
I know, because they're shy. Get that camera on and come on up here. KB,
show them young people make money too. Not you. The host is always exempt for any comments that we make.
Paul at the beach. How are you, honey? Paul at the beach. Got to give it up for you. You have been coming in early in the morning. I know you're not used to coming in early, but you've been doing it, getting some notes, contributing to the conversation, helping out. Thank you so much, Paula. We love you. Who else? Who else is down here with us tonight? Yeah. Got to say it like that. I mean, come on. If you wrote it like that, we got to say it like that. Hamilton, welcome. Hamilton, you haven't been up here in a while. Come on up and hang out with us. Wow, there's a few of you down there tonight, huh? Arlo, what's going on, baby girl? Listen, you have to look at the replay of this. Mark McSee had me in the floor damn near. I had to take the magnifier off because I was magnifying my chest, okay?
I didn't say that.
Well, damn near everything below the chin, right? What the hell's below my chin?
I don't know.
Hey,
I can't see
eyes
it now.
up here, huh?
That's funny. M.A. Reed. Mustang Chris.
Oh, my God.
Joe Jenkins. Oh, you're crazy. I love you. Joe Jenkins, what's going on? Joe Jenkins, M.A. Reed, and Mustang Chris are down in the house. Welcome, guys. Good God Almighty, we got a few of them. Brandon Baca, welcome. Gotta call everybody out. Everybody took the time to come hang out. I'm gonna acknowledge Future Trader. Come on up here and hang out with us, Future Trader. And I think that might be it. Yep, got to the end. Don, I have to
bring up a serious problem. People must not like you for some reason. I don't know what it is. Might have to find a different host. I don't know. Because there's 70 people watching and only 46 like you.
What can I do, man? I guess maybe we do have to find a new host. Coach, there you go.
Don't make me pull out the box of kittens. Hit the like button right now. Right now.
Don't make him pull out the box of kittens.
Hey, if we get 70 likes, Don will eat a hot dog.
No, she will not. I don't care how many likes you put in there. I will not eat a hot dog. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. Oh, no.
Come on. Numbers not moving. Let's hit it. Still at 46.
Let's do it, guys.
Paula's watching.
Well,
get on him, Paula. Who? Paul at the beach. There we go. We're up 52 now. Keep going.
Is that a Santa Claus hat?
Yeah, it's a Santa Claus hat.
Look at the Santa Claus hat.
Well, Ted started it. He's in the Christmas spirit. I figured I'd join him.
Today was feeling a lot like Christmas. That's all I got to say. So
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I've had 2 Uncrustable days in a row. Uncrustables. The unofficial
I'm going to go out and get some Crustables.
Pre-market day trading.
You know you like them.
Yep. You can only eat them on a green day, though.
All right, I guess we lost Nate. But shout out to Nate. It's because of, Nate coming in there every morning, stepping us through, me, Mark, all of us, Mark. You guys are amazing, and thank you for the teaching because I'm really learning a lot, and my account's growing slowly but surely, and I just want to thank you guys.
Truly.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I look forward to coming in there every morning and just kind of sitting back and learning and listening to you guys and making some money. So yeah, it's amazing.
And I told you yesterday I had no intention of trading this morning because I had to run. I don't trade and walk away, but I did this time. Probably will never do it again. It makes me nervous.
Yeah. Ted, I'm sorry. I interrupted you. I had to get the roll call in there. I didn't do the rules today, guys. At some point right before maybe we watch the video, maybe we'll go over some of Coach's rules. But he goes over them every morning. You guys know, don't use more than 1 to 3%. Make sure you're using your stops. Trade small position sizes. All right. If you're not familiar with options, make sure you're doing shares. All right. Not only that, don't overtrade. Don't do more than 1 to 5 trades a day. If you're doing more than that, you're going to end up revenge trading, and then you're going to be against the market instead of with the market. You don't need to be doing that. The market's always right. Ted, what were you going to say, darling?
Oh, I was Nate's left, so it's probably I was just reading off some of the kudos that folks were giving Nate. When he comes back.
Well,
Diesel Dan was saying, good stuff. Some of the folks were really complimenting Nate on his generosity and being anonymous in some of his giving, and it was really nice for people to share all that.
You guys are awesome. Hopefully that was just a phone call, and Nate, you can make it back here with us and get your kudos, bud. So yeah. Speaking of which, shout out to Carter. Carter makes sure that we get a ton of videos on a weekly basis, and he puts out at least 4 every day, not to mention the fact that he's editing Coach's live stream, and we get to see that on a daily basis. But today he's got one on tap with us called volume analysis. So, a lot of times in the pre-market, we talk about how volume affects a stock. If there's no volume in it, that's like a car trying to drive without gas in it. So you need volume to get a stock to move. So let's watch this video on volume analysis and see how Coach kind of goes into that with us and teaches us about volume.
let's go through the rest of these real quick, see if anything else is going. See how these are turning it? Same thing. See how these are small? Not much volume in here. I put it in here, though, because it had such a large amount of volume to get to here that later in the day, it could pop. Later in the day, that could pop. Right now, trash. Same thing. JG right now, trash. Not enough volume. Look at the candles. See how they're little dinky lines? They're nothing. They're just dashes. Dashes are crap. Now, once people jump in or jump out, that's when you start to see Tupperware gets long candles again. But again, wait till it starts making that, right? Nothing happening over here on this WISA. ATHX, same thing. So ATHX, even though it has tons of volume in here, nobody's buying and selling right now. Look at the candles on ATHX. You see how they're baby candles? They're not, there's no movement. They're starting to create all these little dashes. See the dash lines? Look at little dots.
That is amazingly awesome. If you have dots, Nate talks about that in the morning, Mark, doesn't he?
We do every morning. Don't buy it. It's junk.
Yep. If it's just got,
as I said this morning. Trash.
When there's dots, that is, there's no volume there. Let me get that going. Arlo just tipped me off and she was like, do you have a ring light? Because I see how dark it looks over there, so.
Too much flashing.
Oh, you want to go for flashing?
Your lights are pulsating a little much.
Okay, there we go.
What's this?
There you go. There, look. There's lights on. Look how bright lighting up Don's face.
Actually, that's really good, Don.
There we go. All right, cool. We good?
Is that what Coach was talking about with the ring light?
Well, I have one up here, but it wasn't bright enough because that's also got some color on it. Yeah, got my LED lights. You know what? Let me get them to kind of chill on one color. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Is that better?
Probably easier for your camera to pick out what it wants to do, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
How's that magnifying glass working for you?
Actually, it was working really good until I found out I was magnifying everything but my screen. Or along with my screen, shall I say.
Oh, is that right? I think I got the picture.
Do you have an independent Do you have an independent webcam, or are you just doing it out of a laptop screen?
Independent webcam.
You just have to change that up a little bit. You'll be all right.
Yeah. What, the webcam?
Well, and you're magnifying to get them same.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with that.
If you get them right here at shoulder, right here where your shoulder slopes down, on your arm. If you get it below that point, you'll be good with the magnifier.
Okay. I'll I could play with it. I can maybe go live and do a private video so that I can kind of just see myself how it looks and kind of play with it and do that stuff.
Does it work? Can you see okay with it? Good.
Well, my blindness is a very weird type of blindness. It's not so much because I had astigmatism. I've worn glasses since 3rd grade. So, but it's not a fuzzy thing. It's a brightness thing. So that's why I have to, the magnifying glass is screen is awesome because it brings it up, but I'm still going to be blind to a certain extent because it doesn't deal with the blindness, which is probably why I prefer it a little darker, because it's like looking through sunlight. My vision is. So that's probably why I have it dark so much. And I'm still having to go up on the screen because while it magnifies things on the screen, it still doesn't do anything about the brightness. And that's what I'm actually looking through. So unfortunately, I don't know how to get that handled. But we'll figure it out one day, maybe, and maybe not. I've had it for 15 years now, so making it work. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's not a fuzzy thing or a focus thing. It's a brightness thing. So yeah, I wish I could fix it with a magnifier, but unless we can figure out a way to clear up this brightness, what are you gonna do, right?
Were you in the market still? Well, obviously you were because you're still in it. Did everybody bail on the market right before the talk at 2:00 and then got back in, or did everybody ride it out?
Check this out. I was in Apple, and I didn't like what Apple was doing, but as it turns out, I should have stayed in it. I did bail. I didn't bail right at the talks because it seemed like Apple was doing the reverse of everything at one point, and I thought, okay, cool, I'm just going to stay in Apple right before Coach left. And I'm like, I'm just going to stay in it. But then it started going and going and going, and it took my $20, and that's my max loss for a day because my account's not huge. So when it got to the $20 loss, you know, I don't have much in my account. You know what I mean? That's our grocery money and all of that. So Jen so graciously allows me to use a portion of that to trade, and I'm like, hell no, we're at the 20. I gotta go. You know what I mean? So I couldn't stay in it for the run up, because I went and looked and I would have made about $40, $50 today had I stayed in it. So,
yeah, I mean, it was already stepping up, so it wasn't like it was a dramatic change, but once 2:00 come out, then it really went for a while. So
yeah. How about you? Well, we know what you did. Yeah.
No, I was done whatever time that was, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever time it was.
Mm-hmm. You go backwards.
Whatever time. Yeah, I mean, I should have. Proper way to play that would have been to ride the EWO, and I did. I just took my profits and went to do what I wanted to do with my time.
Yeah.
I balance between freedom of time and making money.
You have to. Because why are you making money? To get your time.
Yeah. You know, if I want to go do something, I'll go do it and come back.
Ted's like, we're talking about flashing lights, and now he's got the necklace flashing.
Dead flash.
Yep. And I got my ring light on.
That's pretty awesome.
What are you using for a microphone, Don? You got that headset on. Where's your microphone?
It's actually hanging.
Oh, you got one. Oh, okay. You got Bluetooth.
Right above me. Yeah.
These podcasters like to put the microphone in the frame. I'm like, well.
Sometimes I do that because it looks really cool, but I'm like, why am I doing that? It's unnecessary. And somebody mentioned, yeah, we can't see your face because of the mic. So I started putting it up.
I tell you what, there's a really good camera. I think I might have talked about it before, but what it does is it goes right, especially if you got a large frame monitor. It drops down so you're looking straight into your monitor. That's where the camera is.
Really?
It's really amazing, because what we don't realize is a lot of times we're not looking directly in. We think that we're looking at the people, but we look like we're looking off to the side.
Yeah.
So this is a great way to make sure that you look like you're looking at the person that you're talking to.
Yeah, a lot of them big YouTubers and influencers, which they don't influence me one bit. You know, they got a teleprompting program they're using that's running their script and everything. So,
right.
They got to make it really look good to make it look like you're conversing with the person the other end of the camera.
Reviewing candle patterns.
I'll drink to that.
I will too. That's the next one Carter put out there for us today. Again, shout out to Carter.
Out of my ADT cup.
I got a pouch for my beer. See this?
Nice.
I'm ready for that ugly sweater contest.
I'm getting a ADT phone case for my mother-in-law. I'm stoked about it.
Nice.
I can spread the word.
Oh man, can we talk? Sorry.
Go ahead, baby.
Can we talk about that thing that Coach talks about in the VIP morning? Oh my God.
What thing?
The payout on that.
We'll leave that for the VIP room discussion.
No, I'm just saying that, boy, if there's
I
any.
was asking you earlier. I know now you got some extra ducats to throw in there. I know you're going to throw some of that in there, dude.
Oh, I've
You
thrown
got to.
ducats before. You act like I don't throw you ducats.
Huh? Me? No, I'm talking about getting that.
Getting that?
Getting involved in that. What you're talking about.
I did.
No, I'm talking about with your winnings today.
No, but I already did.
Oh.
So this morning was just
wow.
Like, it was like a Christmas present underneath the tree.
Cha-ching,
like,
cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
So
cha-ching.
I tell you what, if anybody's listening, I swear to God, VIP is going to change your world.
Wow. Is that where part of that came from?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah, that was an interesting. Yeah, again, we'll talk about it tomorrow. VIP, guys, sign up. Sign up. It'll change your life. Life changing stuff.
Absolutely.
It's like tomorrow's going to be the victory lap. We're all gonna be high fiving each other.
I'm going to play this video now. Another thing, you guys that are down there in the chat, this is what Coach's VIP classes are like in the morning. He shares his screen and he's talking to us. I honestly think Carter pulls some of this. He pulls some snippets from it. He's got to, because it looks just like what we're doing in the morning. So enjoy.
This typically shows a reversal. This candle push down is also saying all the sellers are driving it to the downside, yet it continued to climb up. Do you see it? Honestly, on this one, if you were just staring at these candles, right, this would have told you to get out. And it did not work out that way. That's why you can't put all of your weight into those candles, right? So volume saved the day on this one because more buyers came in. I mean, look at this whole thing. So you had buyers that pushed this candle up. Then you had a doji, which should have spelled reversal, which means everybody started selling right here. And then it just spiked up to the upside anyways, right? So especially in pre-market, I'm really just paying more attention to volume coming in. How much is it working? What kind of news catalyst was it? When you get big news like that, even if people are running around trying to sell off and do this weird little stuff, it doesn't matter. I mean, look how quick the buyers came right back in there, and then they try to sell it off, and then the buyers came right back in there again. Now, what you really need to be concerned about are these candles. Do you see this and this? This signifies no more volume in here. You see this? That's more what you need to be scared of than anything else. The reason that is that without volume, this doesn't move anymore. So that means if a seller comes in here and dumps this thing, there's probably not enough volume to buy it up, right? So you're more concerned with this garbage than any of these in the pre-market. See how these are not candles, but they're lines? These are a sign nobody's buying and selling now. Nobody's in there buying and selling Tupperware right at this moment. These are way worse. There's no body to the candle. There's no body, right? No body, meaning a line. There's no volume right here. There's nobody buying and selling this thing. So let's say we're in Apple, the 2-minute EWO, and you're riding this thing out, right? And you're making money all the way up to the upside, and it breaks down here. Now look at the color change. We don't panic on this color change because we bought it down here. It's still above VWAP and it's still rolling. Wow. The only time we worry about a color change is at the entry of the trade, and it changes color right away, meaning it did not have strength to drive it to which way you want to go before changing color. You don't have to worry about this.
Wait a minute, I have to stop that there. That's huge, because I've always wondered that. When I'm in a 2-minute EWO and a color change happens, sometimes I do have to wonder, should I get out now? You know what I mean? It's getting way below VWAP. Should I get out, or is this thing just going to rebound? And that's another reason why support and resistance helps, Guys got to learn how to chart and learn where those areas are, because that'll tell you whether you're in a demand zone and it's going to rebound and go back up. But that's huge. Coach says the only time it's really truly a signal for you to get out is right in the beginning of the trade, which makes more sense. You just get in and automatically it's reversing. That's letting you know right off the top you're in the wrong trade. But later on down the road, you don't know if that's going to reverse and come back up. So it doesn't make sense to get right out, not unless it's something that, like, if you're using TradingView, that's going to tell you, you know? So yeah, it's the first time I've caught that. It's pretty cool.
It's because you're up so much. The color change doesn't affect you. Does that make sense? So unfortunately, if we use some sort of algo that said, hey,
because if you look at it, look down there, it goes back green. So he's like, you know, he's right. When you get in at the right spot, you're up so much by this point that you're still in the green, even with all of this. And then you just go collect more here.
Hey, you need to tell us to get out. Well, the problem is the algorithm would have said get out here, right? It would have been like, you must get out, the color changes and all that stuff, right? So an algorithm would have said get out here on the bottom, and then it drove back up to the top again, right?
Yep.
So now for us, we want to be doing the shedding technique. The reason is, check this out. If this comes up, right, here's your first shed, by the way, there's 50, comes up, pulls back, there's 20, pops up, pulls back, there's 20, comes back down, breaks VWAP, I would for sure get out, and that's the rest of it. But now check this out. What if it came down again, right? And then it took off and it just made new higher highs and higher highs, right?
Yeah.
But the algorithm was like, well, get out. That's completely wrong, right? This is why we can't use an algorithm to exit. So if you guys are always wondering, but I don't know when to get out, shed on pullbacks.
C, Don. It's higher than what it closed at.
Woo!
You're still fine. You're still making money.
Wow. I looked
up
at that when you said
13 cents.
Down.
It's up 13 cents since the close. Regular market close.
Shout out to CCCCC.
Look at that go, huh?
Amazing.
You gonna hold it clear to 7 o'clock?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Tomorrow's a new day. Anything can happen overnight.
Somebody is also calling out BITF. I'm taking a look at it.
Got a frozen image.
Thank you, Diesel Dan. Thank you, Steve-O. Thank you, Joey. Joey, with last name A, are you Joey Crypto? Let me know. But thank you guys for donating to the...
Yeah, Joey Crypto. Oh, yeah. On the chat, he's Joey Crypto.
Okay. Yeah. But thank you guys for donating to the tip jar. I appreciate you guys. The link is within the chat and also in the description of the video if you want to donate to the chip jar and help to contribute to the income. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Go ahead, guys. What were you saying?
I was just saying that it's very thinly traded, so be careful on EITF.
EITF. Let's look at it.
Somebody gave a shout out in the chat window there. It's moving up and the buyers are outnumbering the sellers. There's just not a lot of folks.
EITF. What do they do?
Oh, E is kind of like Bitcoin, but BITF.
Oh, B. Okay.
EF Hutton's still a company?
We were joking about that.
Yeah, ECDA, BF Hutton Acquisition Corp. EF Hutton talks, people listen.
We just said that this morning. Who was that guy? The Vincent? What was his name? Vincent? And he was saying...
That was a very effective ad in its time.
Yeah, when Coach and Nate talked, and I was like, it's like E.F. Hutton.
I mean, we're still talking about it 30 years later, you know. It shows you how good that was. It's like, where's the beef?
That marketing. That's marketing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's climbing.
Well, I don't know, Don. You ain't gonna take some profit?
You know what?
Don't let me talk you into anything, but you know.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna look at it and just evaluate it.
Trade DWO on it. Trade
Yeah.
DWO on it.
I mean, if it's still climbing, it doesn't make a whole. I mean, what if it is on its way to $12? When did you say that was supposed to hit? Next year sometime?
Oh, that's some analysts. Usually they're a year or two out forward thinking. It's just some number they pull out of the air, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Well, I also have to think about it because I've got a smaller account and I've only got 10 shares. So, it's not even. It's going to cost me $5 to get back in it, and I'm already in it at 2. It's, you know what I mean?
Right.
I might as well ride it up as far as I can, which we don't know where that is, right, Mark?
Well, you don't know what kind of news you're going to have overnight.
Right. So, Coach says don't hold overnight. I'm going to follow the rules because I don't want to wake up to being back to $80 when I was over 100. You know. So yeah, we'll check it out.
I just watch it for right now. Just put it on a 1 minute chart, leave it there. Or either that or set a trailing stop. You can do a trailing stop, can't you?
Yeah, but that's not going to work in after hours, is it?
Oh, that's right. It's after hours.
No,
yeah.
it won't.
No, it won't.
E.F. Hutton was acquired by Shearson Lehman Brothers back in the day, and
that work
sold
out?
off. And now,
So that's what happened to it.
and now they're actually being revived as E.F. Hutton Group.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
Everything old
They're
is
about
new.
to bring the name back. Unbelievable. Well, do you guys have anything else to add? I guess we are not going to get anybody else on the panel. Nobody else wants to come up and tell us about their day? Come on, guys.
Yes. Come on, people. You're killing the show. See? Nobody wants to hear me talk or Ted talk all day.
Yeah, and if they're afraid of being on camera, look, I've got a face for radio.
Yeah, me too.
We all do, right?
I don't
It's
even have a
like-
face for radio or a voice for radio. I'm on here.
So yeah, definitely.
Come on,
nobody-
Bubbles.
Christina's
Nobody
in
fidgets
All the
fidgets
bees,
more than
come
I
on
do.
up.
Did you see
Bucket,
Christine?
Bubbles, Brad. Is
Did you see that
Christina
Christina's in there?
No, I didn't see
She's
her.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Is she?
What's up,
What's up,
Christina?
honey?
Why can't Callie come in here? She's always talking.
Callie, oh my God, we have not met you face to face, Callie. Come on up here.
Oh, we have.
Victoriano,
Forget to turn her camera on.
Gilly.
Anybody?
Diesel
Anybody?
Dan.
Got you, Gilly.
I'd quit talking about Diesel Dan makes the place run because he ain't running up here.
All right, we got a taker. Who's this?
Who's it? Who we got?
Oh, Arlo's saying that I'm sleeping again.
Are you
I was
sleeping?
because I was looking at the screen.
Oh, come on, not
Ooh,
another old
It's
person.
the ghost of Bucket.
The ghost of Bucket. The ghost in a bucket. Bucket! Welcome, brother. Brother Bucket. How art thou?
Wow, the
Hello, can you hear
invisible
me?
man. The invisible man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but
We can now. Yeah, we can.
Ooh, he disappeared.
Oh, he just
Maybe he didn't hear us.
teased us. Oh, there's Bubbles.
Bubbles.
How
Hello.
are ya?
You reversed your camera.
Yeah, well, I had to plug y'all in. Y'all are plugged in, so you're upside down and
Oh, okay.
everything today. Yeah.
Welcome, honey. How'd you do today?
Okay, so I on my reel.
There we go.
Who's that?
We hear
there
ya.
we go.
Right.
On my real account, I did the CCCC, made about $30, I think, 38 maybe, something like that.
Way to go, honey.
I posted for my other account in the Prophet-in-Law, and I did Mara and NVIDIA. And
All right.
Mara is kind of cheap, so I think I can really do that on my in my real account now. I'm getting pretty good
I
at
tell
it.
you what, none other than Jimmy used to start at Mara. Whenever he cleaned out his account, he spent some time with Mara.
Yes.
He was famous for that. That was the way that he kind of got his account built up again.
Yeah, I liked it. I did it 3 times. It was nice. Made money and put it in profit and loss.
Very cool.
Good job, Bubbles. Way
Nice
to go,
win.
honey. Hey, Bucket.
What's up?
There he
How are
is.
you?
Yeah, major
What a
IT.
great day, huh?
Huh?
You have a good day?
Yeah, I had a real good day. So
You were
Yeah, it
kicking
was-
ass.
yeah, it was. Well, it was all 3 today, right? It was day trading, CSPs, and dividends. So it was a really nice day. So
CSPs, is that what you guys in the Cash Secure Put realm can call it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's the acronyms. Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So yeah, no, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I dedicated today to try and trade, and that went bottoms up about 5 minutes before open. I got like a spot from 10 to about 10:45, and then I came back in at lunch just to see what y'all were doing because someone had said the announcement was at 1 o'clock, which is 12 o'clock, but it was really 2 o'clock, which is my 1 o'clock, just to get an update from y'all. And then I had to go again. And then I got to come in 5 minutes before the announcement. I shut my door, locked it, and then was on with y'all for about 35, 40 minutes. And then I had to leave again. So I didn't get the opportunities y'all got, but yeah, it was a good 4-figure day. Good 4-figure
Cool.
day.
So let me get this straight. You did the
Nice.
CCs, you did the CCCCs, and you made a lot of C notes.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Nice.
It's all about C's.
I love it.
And like I
Right
said, the funniest thing
It's
today.
all about disease.
Yes. The funniest thing today was I was going to try and get up because, we talked about L2 last night. I was like, I'm just going to follow you guys. And I kid you not, I couldn't get up. And I finally got up. I'm driving to work. I turned you guys on. It was like 6:17. And I kid you not, as soon as I clicked the join on the Zoom, the first thing I heard was, shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, oh. And my first thought was, this is awesome. I can follow because it's not doing what Nate wanted it to do. And then the next thing I know, I hear Christina coming in going, it's up. And then Matt came in and goes, I just made $1,000. And then, everybody started, it was rolling. But I mean, that was literally the first, I clicked join clip. It was quiet for 1 second. And then I heard Nate. And I was like, uh-oh. That was awesome. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's because he was. I think he was. Was it CCC initially?
It was initially CCCC.
Yeah.
I
He
didn't.
And then it
wasn't
got-
happy with it moving so.
Yeah, I didn't
Hey,
ask.
Eric Spoto, you got to join us in here. We're going to hear about your day.
Let's go.
Gilly's in here.
Gilly, what's up with the camera, honey?
But Bucket,
I'm gonna turn my lights on, but everything's
it-
echoing.
is it
I gotta figure
addictive?
this out. Hold on.
Addictive?
I'm sorry, sir.
Is it addictive?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's sickening.
I swear to God.
Yeah. We're all addicts. We're all addicts.
All right.
It's
Hey,
ridiculous
Gilly.
that I'm sitting here. I'm in a conference call, and I'm listening to you guys, and I'm trying to chat, read the chat, and all this kind of stuff. And it's like I want to be anywhere but here. I get my 10-minute break, and I listen to y'all, and then I go back, and it's like it's crazy. It's just like
No
the days
shit.
I do
I'm
have
walking
to work.
around the
It's fun.
house with this on every minute of the day. I go in to speak to Jen in the morning because, of course, I'm up like freaking 5 hours before she. And I'm like, hey, honey, fiddling around, doing things around her. Hey, love you, honey. With this on, coach, you guys in one ear, talking to her. And everywhere, this thing, I'm like, hopefully I won't get brain cancer from this thing because I'm
Yeah,
constantly
we know this, Tom. We
have
also
got it
know that.
on.
Weren't you the one that was cleaning out your cat litter box?
Yes, you heard that, right? I go to say goodbye to everybody in the after hours, and I click, okay, let me undo my mic, and I go to say it, and I'm like, you know what? I never cleaned that out. Chris D is talking right now. Let me let him get his thing out that he's saying. I'm not going to interrupt. And let me go clean it. And forgot to damn mute the mic. And I'm getting there, and I'm like, this cat, he's not covering his shit.
Yeah, it's so funny because Chris was taken aback. He's like, what?
When everything got quiet, I'm like, did I mute the
Here
mic?
he was talking to
God.
Bruno. He laid out exactly what he was looking to discuss, and all of a sudden somebody's yelling that he didn't cover his shit.
So what, Gilly? Yeah. What did Gilly do today? How'd you do
What'd
today?
you do, Gilly?
Welcome, Gilly.
I'm trying to get it figured out. I got to turn a volume off or something. Everything's echoing.
You got shut the YouTube itself, feed itself off, and keep the Zoom open.
Just break out
open.
that other browser. By the way,
or mute it. For
those of you who join, the easiest thing to do is hit the like button right away. Right?
Right away. So you don't forget.
Yeah.
How many likes do we have
First
now?
thing you do, you go to YouTube, you see the screen. Once you see that screen, it's hit the like button.
61, and let's see. Let me pull this up here.
Don't make him kill the cats, guys.
74 watching, 61 likes.
Hey, that's
okay.
Good.
They're catching up. They're catching up.
That's not good. There's.
Let's do 74 and 74. Let's make it happen.
I mean, you got to come in here. You turn the thing on. The like button's right there. You can't miss it.
I'm so glad you're here, honey. Listen, we're gonna do a quick commercial break, and then we'll come right back. We got somebody else in the backstage. Go click the link in the top of the chat so that you can join American Dream Trading and get signed up with our VIP membership. Let's go, baby! Woo!
Let's go!
What's up? All right, make us all look
stair stepper.
Not
a stair stepper.
I'm a stair stepper.
Making us look bad, Eric.
Yeah, your internet stinks.
You're in the Matrix at the. Oh, look at it now! He's showing off.
Hey, Ted.
86 minutes. Holy shit!
Ted,
yeah, man, that's how you gotta do it.
What's your analysis on Adobe? Because it took a hit.
Yeah, I got punished.
It's a rough stock trade.
But I'm in for March of next year. So if I have,
was it a bad report?
No, it was decent enough. It just wasn't. This is the thing that we were talking about in After Hours with Microsoft. Is unless these companies that are hitching their wagons to AI, unless they do like remarkable outsized kind of beats, the market kind of temporarily will punish them.
Okay.
They beat, but they didn't beat by much.
Okay, they didn't beat by much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me okay now?
Well, the only reason I ask is...
Okay, sorry, I had two windows open. It was annoying as hell. It was horrible.
You got to go back 2 weeks to get to their load that it's at right now. I'm just wondering, is that an opportunity or not?
Treat each opportunity, with an EWO approach, right?
Okay. Good
That's
call.
what I would
Sorry.
do.
Just wanted
I think
to ask.
better stocks. This is what I was talking about with Chris or JP. I forget which one this afternoon. Is when you think about Microsoft, you've got the opportunity with Microsoft. It's a nice, safe place to put your money, right? And nobody would even argue with you. But if you're looking for growth, it's not a growth company, right?
Yeah.
Its growth is going to be, moving the needle ever so slightly. So you have to decide what you're looking for.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Gilly, are you here?
I'm here.
Right on.
I had to figure out, dude, I had two windows
look at
open.
that.
It was the most jumbled bunch of horse shit, and I could not figure out what was going on. It was
we've all been there.
He's got
Gilly,
a
how you
remote
been?
camera,
How'd you do
control.
today?
I got busy. I was in Google, and I was down. I was waiting for the meeting to come out, and then it came up, and then next thing I know, I'm up $700. I'm doing fine, and then a customer called me, and in that 6-minute phone call, I was down $1,500, and it was just a bunch of. I was really busy today. I shouldn't have been trading.
Or at least
whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. I still have plenty to count. I'll be back at it tomorrow. I don't care. Bring it on.
But just make sure that you can focus on the trade, though. You don't want to do that twice. You know what I mean?
I lost money on a glorious day because I have a business to run, and I got busy. I had customers calling, and it sucked.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yeah. I don't care. I'll be back tomorrow.
There you go. Long hair don't care.
Good.
Long hair don't
trade
care.
at a time.
Joey Crypto, what's up, dude?
How's everybody doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. Not bad.
What happened to your camera?
I'm in my car. The light on, but I guess it's bright enough.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Those lights in the cars are weird. So, yeah, man, we're just glad you came up here. Did you make some money today? How'd you do?
Well, I had to work today, so what I did is I did a call on Apple.
Yeah.
While I was driving, got to my place, I was up like $20. I'm like, well, I got to go back to work, so I just closed out of it.
You sound like what I did.
That was a good one to set and forget for a while today.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I should have, but I just seen up $20. I was like, all right, I got to go back to work.
There you go.
Know what? The video we just watched where Coach was going over that was a perfect example of you don't get out when the EWO changes color all the time because it ended up going right. And that's exactly what Apple did today. The same thing the way that stock behaved in that video is the same thing that Apple did today. So the fact that it didn't change color immediately, I should have stayed in that. And I tick marked that. So I got a lot out of that video. I won't be doing that anymore. I try to have the diamond hands.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like I said, I was doing it on my phone and I was driving.
Yeah.
So I couldn't watch the chart, so I couldn't do none of that. So I didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
Hey, green is green, right?
And safety first. So
$20, right?
Oh yeah, man. Way to go. Let's give you the bell on that.
All right, Moto. Let's hear it.
Make us look like
go,
this
Ted.
kitty table. Go ahead. What'd you make? $8,000, $10,000? Ted, you're up in there with Eric Smoto today with the $10,000.
I want to be Eric when I grew up.
No, I traded SPY, Apple, and that's pretty much it. Just those two. On SPY, I bought in 80 call contracts.
Wow.
And
before the Fed?
No. During the Fed, I only did 40.
Only 40. I love it.
Yeah, I only did 40.
Same day expiration or the next day expiration?
Next day.
That's what I did. I was really impressed with people that had the guts to do same day because I'm like, holy shit. They were up like 400%.
I wrote my trade to like 300 and some %.
Woo!
And I shaved I was climbing up. But yeah, overall, that was like a 10,800 K day.
Right on, man.
All right.
Eric.
Yeah.
Go big or go home, buddy.
That's it.
I almost won the 11. I was like a 11-2, 11-1. And then I got out like around 10-8 something and some change.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody so miserable talking about how much money they made. Always, you're
It's a good thing you're only 30 years old because I'd be like, Eric, don't have a heart attack on us here, buddy. It's not worth it.
Well, Eric's like, I'm going to make this kind of money. I'm going to make sure that I'm healthy so I can enjoy it.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to go, Eric. Man, oh man, you're killing it.
You killed it too today, Ted.
Did you start?
You made what? 12 grand today?
12 grand, yeah.
Did you start getting into the thousands when you increased your contract size I mean, it seems like a dumb
Yeah.
question, but what gave you the confidence to do that? Because 80 contracts, were you doing that 6 months ago? When did you start doing that?
I started doing that a little last month. And then this month I started sizing in a lot heavier just from watching Coach trade on a daily basis. I told myself, well, I know what I'm doing. I know the EVO strategy. Now it's just time to size up. The only difference is just you have more contracts, right?
Yeah.
And then in order to elevate the pressure, you just gotta shave your contracts as you gradually go up. And yeah, I got out like at 316% off of SPY. I forgot the resistance line, but we were testing it like 3 times and I didn't like it and I got out.
I don't blame you. Wow, I'm really proud of you, Eric. You're just really killing it. I remember you were talking about like having an account where you're trading $400 and $500 a time, and now to hear you say you're making 10,000, 8,000, 12,000, I'm like, that's so crazy, dude. This dude's going to be a millionaire before you know it.
I remember when Coach said it's time for you to increase your, and you're like, no way. So it's so great to see you. I can't wait to do that. I just haven't done it yet, but I can't wait to do it.
You were talking about your cousin making 20,000 in a month. Now you're doing that stuff in a matter of a couple of days, Eric. Have you talked to him about that?
Yeah, I talk to him on a daily basis. What's it called? He's like at a Brady Jimmy level.
Yeah.
Where he's doing like, he doesn't really trade as often, but when he does trade, he does like big trades. Like he'll buy like $80,000 worth of trades, you know?
Yeah.
Like just one trade, it will cost him like 85K.
Yeah.
Last time he traded Pepsi, and I think he bought, I don't know how many contracts, but he said he spent around 60,000, and he made like close to 300K off that trade.
Wow.
Yeah. It's freaking nuts.
It's just a matter of position size, guys. It's all up here. It's because we don't expand our horizon and expand our container. You know what I mean? It's really no different than what you are already doing. It's just a matter of them sizing in more. That's all. You know, you got to have the confidence to do that. You're doing the same thing they're doing on a daily basis, but instead of us scraping and getting the scraps, then they upsize, you know? So you just got to be ready to do that mentally. Once you do that mentally, it's over.
Yeah, take it step by step. I started off with 1 contract, and then it went to 2 contracts.
Yeah.
And then it went to 5. And then from 5, I went to like 8, and then 10, and then 12, 15. You know, I started increasing it. And mentally, psychologically, you get prepared for it.
Yeah.
But when you're at a number where you're never, like for example, this is your first time trading 100 SPY contracts, your mental process is not really there, because you're not ready to handle that amount. So
absolutely,
take it step by step, grow your confidence, and sooner or later you'll be trading 20 contracts, 40 contracts, and then you're gonna tell yourself, I remember when I first started off with 1 contract, and now I'm trading 40. You know, so
grow your skill and you'll grow your confidence. Grow your confidence and you'll grow your
exactly.
Congrats,
exactly.
Eric. That's just wonderful. And Bubbles, by the way, I saw your numbers in the profit and loss. Congrats to you. Great.
Thank you.
Bubbles is killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
thank you, Freddie.
Right?
Freddie the trucker. Thank you for the tip, Freddie. I appreciate you, brother.
Y'all won't be able to stand me when I have a $10,000 day.
I'm sure we will.
Yes, we will.
You know, the great thing is this market is so abundant. We all could just make millions and not even impact the total outflow.
It might be a bull It might be a bull run.
Yeah,
Oh,
the market's not
the signal. He's got to leave.
float.
Mark,
I gotta go.
see you, man.
Bye, Mark.
Mark, thank you for hanging out, buddy. Good job today. See you
Be
in the
bright and early
pre-market.
tomorrow.
Later, Tater.
Peace out, Mark.
4 a.m. 1, 2, 3,
Yes,
4.
sir.
Got it. Whether we need money or not, let's be there.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's I get so much out of the pre-market, you know, and it's absolutely amazing. But we get that type of tutelage all day as well. You know, that's one of the best things about our group. You know, we all come in and we all share our stories, and we can listen to people like Eric and Ted who have been successful. Nate, you know what I mean? And it starts from the top down. Coach, you know, we listen to him. You know, I felt bad for Coach today when he was telling us about what happened with the magazine. I was pissed about that. How about you guys?
I was pissed too. And here's the thing: what made me even more pissed is of all the days.
Wait, will
that
you tell
Coach
us?
was
Will
taken to
you
the
tell us for
sideline.
those people who weren't there? Because I think I snoozed a little.
Well, basically, he was supposed to have an interview, and it turned out to be with Inc.com, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with Inc. magazine, but it's huge, you know. And
Yeah, they're huge.
yeah,
Right.
and
What
they were
happened?
supposed. He was under the impression that they were going to interview him about American Dream Trading because he's been killing it. Well,
I'd be
they
pissed.
thought he was one of the founders of WAP, which is why they wanted to interview him. So he took the opportunity to at least explain to him who American Dream Trading was, how we've come along, and what we're doing. But you know that they threw him off. They didn't set him up. His PR team didn't set him up for the call right, and I don't know. It just didn't work out how it was supposed to. But
Weird.
you know, yeah.
And out of all the days for him to be in the sidelines,
Exactly. Yeah, this day.
do you imagine
Yeah.
what Coach could have done
Yeah.
today?
I'd be
Oh my
pissed.
I
All
could
the
hear, I could
anxiety.
hear when Mashula or Masha Lu, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but when she was announcing her SPX, I could hear it in Coach's voice, like, Hodge.
I should have been in that.
He could have been in there. Oh my God, he could have been in there.
Yeah,
And
he's
here
got his
he's doing
$2,500 account.
a waste of the time interview. Oh my God. So, Coach, sorry, man.
We love you, brother. You get that back.
I know you're here for a bigger cause, but boy, this could have been a great play for you.
But they know who he is now.
They know
Absolutely.
who he is.
Back. He'll be
And you
back.
never
And
know, right?
if I know,
you know,
if we know
God
Coach,
has
he
a way
took
of
advantage of the
doing things
opportunity.
mysteriously, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Coach capitalized on the opportunity. You know what I mean? And if they're smart, they will dig into that story and put it out there for what it's worth because it's an amazing story.
Yeah,
I bet he was pretty pissed off. Probably a suit and wearing the Wolex and everything. And they want to talk to him about someone else's successful business. And the anxiety leading up to that, I'd be madder than hell.
Yeah.
Just kick rocks
Yeah, the
after
Rolex
that.
and everything.
Yep.
Like, what am I, chop liver? You know, I mean, what? I'd be mad. I'd be pissed.
All right. So you guys ready?
Ready.
She's decided to come from the chat.
No way.
Here. Hold on.
Without further ado.
What's up?
There she is.
I just couldn't come on before. I couldn't come on. I was busy. Hey, how's everybody doing?
SPKK.
Good. How about you? It's the steak girl.
It's the steak lady.
The what?
The steak lady.
Lady.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
we talked about you before.
I couldn't kick you guys' asses this morning. Nobody was listening to me. I'm like, get in, get in. I got it. Took a whole $1 for you guys to finally get in.
We were totally laughing and how we were ignoring you. And
You were ignoring me. You were totally ignoring me. Just blowing it off. Just blowing me off and talking amongst yourselves. And I'm like, guys.
But I gotta say, I did say, okay, I'm
They
in.
followed you. They got in.
I know. Did you guys do good on
It
it?
was about 5 minutes too late.
Yeah, I got
That's
in too
all right.
late.
There was still plenty.
Oh, we made
There
a
was
nice
still plenty.
run.
It's still going now. A little while ago when I checked it, it was still going up to $5. Keep going up and down right over there. Yeah.
CCC
Maybe tomorrow.
still running.
Guys,
Maybe tomorrow.
if
Is
you
it?
If you aren't signed up for VIP, sign up for VIP. There are so many ways to make money with ADT trading.
Yep, I'll yell at your ass in the morning, make you get in the trade. Get in there, I'll yell at you. Then you'll get in. Make money. Everybody made money on that one, I think.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And CC, that one along the, call it the C's now because it's easier.
Yeah,
yeah. And I did a lot of other trades today when during that meeting.
So Christina, what
really?
made
Christina
you
did multiple trades today. That's so unusual.
Go ahead, Bucket. What was
that? I haven't been doing.
Okay.
I have not been doing a whole bunch of different ones. I've been doing one at a time.
Right on.
I've been doing good. I'm green. I've been green for today's 3 days to 4 days. Today's 4 days. I'm green in a row.
Bucket has a question.
That's good.
Good job, girl.
Okay.
Christina,
Yes.
I think the one you're talking about, because I wasn't there. I came in at the end.
Yeah.
Was that STTK or whatever?
Yep.
I want to know from you what made you interested in it, and what criteria did you use to say, "Hey, I'm getting in this"? Because you got in it before you called it. So tell me.
No, I didn't. I was watching it, but I saw it when Matthew called it out, and I was looking at it, and I said, well, that's one of those ones, you see the big pop, but then it's going to drop, and it's probably not going to do much of anything. But then I started seeing it. I went back to it, and I read the news on it, and it was, it was only phase 1, I think, but it was medical, and the getting approved for something, whatever, and so then I was watching it, and it was moving a lot.
Can I use a massage chair? Yeah.
What?
15 minutes. Oh, sorry about that, guy.
Yeah, am I getting a massage? Is that what's happening?
Hit that little mute button there.
My bad, guys.
So I saw it moving.
$10,000. He gets the upscale.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I think that one, I think it had a high float too, didn't it? It had a high float, and it was still moving like that. I think it had a high float.
Probably because of the news.
And then I said it to you guys, and I kept saying it, and nobody's listening to me, and I'm like, screw it, I'm getting in it by myself. So I got in. And then it started really going. I was like, guys, it's up another dollar, I kept saying it. But I had gotten in at that point, but I waited till it went up and down a few times, and seeing that it was going to keep going, I was like, this thing's going to go, I think. So I got in.
So
but, yeah, and I went to the L2 too. I went down, I waited for it too, so down to
credit,
4,
even though Matt,
2 something.
Matt pointed it out initially, you stuck with it. You kept on watching it, and then
I downed it at first. I downed it at first. I was like, it's one of those ones, But then I looked at it again. Yeah. Yeah, so thank Matthew for the call out. He's the one who found it.
Shout out to Matthew. He made over 2K today, right?
I know. He kept coming back. I made 1,000. I made 18. And he typed in the chat too. He goes, what the heck? He said, what the heck is going on today? I can't stop making money. Something like that. Like he goes, it's ridiculous. I keep making money. Like, that's awesome.
I'm going to talk to him in the morning.
And then Bucket, you got in on that, right?
I'm sorry, sir.
Did you get in, Bucket?
No, I was dry. I didn't get in it. I didn't get in any of the hot stocks today. I was driving, and then I thought I was going to be able to do stuff with y'all, and then I had to go into meetings, and work got in the way. So all I was able to do was a couple cash secured puts it open, and then I did some Soxel trading, and that was it. I just didn't have time. I wanted to. I was going to pull over, but I do remember, Christine, and this is why I'm asking. After I heard Nate's famous words, I was just listening to you all, and you kept bringing it up, and I was like, okay, yeah. And then Nate's like, yeah, that's too high of a float for me. I'm not really interested in that, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And you kept hammering it. You had such passion. So my curiosity was, what drove you to do that? Because
I just saw it and I just knew it, and I wanted everybody to get in and make money, because I knew I was like, it's when I see something like that, when I know it's gonna make money, I want to tell everybody. I want everybody to go in and make money.
Well,
I loved it. I wish I would have.
We were offering reasons on why you shouldn't get in there, right? I know that I even said it's phase 1. You should be careful. It's phase 1, and everybody said, oh yeah, but to your credit.
And I said, yeah, but you guys are playing with stuff with no news. We're trading stuff with no news. Why not trade with something with a little bit of news, you know? So
that was good. That was
the aha moment where we said, okay, she's right.
Okay.
If we're playing around with, you know, what was the other one that we were playing? The
CCCC.
CCC was no news, right?
At that moment, that one was going down. That one wasn't doing great at that moment, and the one I was looking at was kicking in, and I just
CCC had news. It did. Okay. That was I forget what it was, but it had news as well.
Okay, somebody's pointing out that there's a company called Open that was.
Yeah, I looked. It's very low volume.
Okay.
Open.
Yeah, they're
Open
really
AI.
not candle wicks. They're candle lines, or they were when I looked. So, but yeah, okay, Christina. So you got in. How many? And did you hold it all day? Did you shed? What did you do? Tell us about.
Oh yeah, Well, at first I got in, and it was before 5 a.m. or before 3, so it was 2:44. That's right. And so I could only go in on Webull, and I didn't have barely anything, so I was able to buy like 20 shares or something like that, something small, and then I was just in that and watching it, and then it kept going, and that's what I was telling you guys. I kept saying it, and then it was like 4:58. So I was about to be able to use my Robinhood account, and that's when my buying power was, and I was like, okay, perfect timing. And I got in there. I bought 100 shares, and then it was going, and then I waited for it to drop back to where I had bought in at, and I got another 100, I think. And then I shed. When it went up, I shed some, and because I was watching it because I thought it was going to come down. I only shed like 50, I think, from that, and then I bought more. I don't know, and then I shed half of that, and I ended up with 150. And I think I don't know what I have left now. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to stop here. Sorry. Whoops. I think I either still have 150 or I shed part of that. I'm not sure. But I was going to look at it right now and see what it's doing.
Okay,
STT.
so with that being said, let me ask you a question. Would you say that your trading has changed within the past, say, month? Because you're doing some stuff now that I've heard Coach singling you out and helping you out with that. The shedding, the waiting until it drops to get back in. That's stuff that's advanced that you weren't doing before. So,
yeah, before I was like and I still get that feeling. I still get that FOMO, like, oh my God, I want to get in. And I'm waiting, and I hate waiting, but I do it. And even, what is it? Somebody wanted to get in this morning. It was Matthew, because he and I were the only ones that were talking that were there. I think that was this morning, before you guys got in. And he mentioned one, and he wanted to get in. I was like, I'm going to wait. You know, and I waited. And then I don't think I got in that one. So I've been doing that because, And I mean, the past couple of weeks, I'm doing a lot better.
What's the difference?
You shed, and you save some. So here's the ultimate question, and it's coming from the chat. So you made good money, you have some profits. You can't put a stop in pre-market. Did you put a stop in to at least ensure you were positive once the market opened?
Not right away. Not for a while.
You have a stop
not
in
for
now?
a while because but it's after hours. It doesn't. I had one in.
Did you have it during the day?
Yeah, I put one in then. I kept it pretty loose because it was going, you know.
Right.
But and for a while I didn't put one in because that was the only thing I was focusing on. So I was just sitting there watching it with my hand on it, but I didn't want to because I knew I'd get stopped out and then I wouldn't have enough buying power to keep going with it, you know. So
that's awesome. So that tells you a lot right there, Dawn.
Yeah, she has improved so much. Just her technique. Because one thing we already know about you is you've got chutzpah. You got the kahunas to get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't really think about it. If it's good and I know it, I just go. Yeah.
Bruno's head is exploding in the chat room.
Yeah, you've just blown Bruno's head up. He thinks you're not telling the truth.
About what?
No, we witnessed it. He was doing it.
Yeah, they were there. They saw me this morning. What am I not telling the truth about?
He wants to hook you up to a lie detector.
He wants to hook you up to a lie detector.
Oh, okay. It's about the stop because I put stops in everything, especially because that meeting was coming. I put stops in everything today.
He's He said you took your eyes off the trade without a stop, and he's going to fly to Colorado.
Come on out. I know. I really.
He's going to come see you, and I think he's going to slap you upside the head.
Right.
Slap me and I'll slap you back. He's threatening me to get slapped in the head. I'm telling the truth. I don't know what I would be lying about. But actually, that's what I was going to check. If I still, I don't know how much I got left in it.
He's worried about you jumping without a net.
Yeah. He's not worried about me. Come on.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, it's down now.
Read the chat.
I can't see. I can't barely even see my phone. I've got.
Are you
my
driving?
eyes are so bad. No, I'm parked. I parked.
Okay.
I'm not that bad. I look when I'm driving, but I don't. Huh?
Now he wants you to talk about the AMD calls.
Oh, the AMD calls? Yeah, that I was in yesterday. Yeah. Oh man, I ended up down $200, and then I ended up. I closed them out with. I was down $120, I think, when I closed them out. But before that, I was down over 200. But I closed them out because it went back up.
He wanted to know if you exited. I think that's the.
Oh yeah. And I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't because it went way up today.
Yeah.
So here's the
I
question.
saw that. Yeah.
If you've noticed, this morning we had a little jump up, and then I'll be honest, it looked like and again, I wasn't in it all day, so I couldn't hear you guys all the time. It looked like it dragged down, and it looked like, I don't know if it was people nervous or was it people trying to get the lowest price possible prior to that jump. And I say this for one reason. When it popped and everything popped, things like Tesla and others did not revert back down to the mean. Apple did, of course, but not Tesla. Some of them, like AMD and Tesla, took it, and it was almost like a shift. So it was trading down here as lows of the day. It popped up, and it stayed trading static. It was almost, I look at it, and I'm going, throughout the day, it took a jump up, and then all of a sudden, mid-morning, everything started going negative, popped up to VWAP, negative. Yep. And then everything, if you noticed, jumped up just a little bit, about 20 minutes before the meeting, jumped up and then stayed flat until the meeting, and then through the roof. And a lot of those.
And didn't NVIDIA go down though? Didn't NVIDIA do the opposite? Isn't that what I think somebody was saying? I didn't get in it, but I think NVIDIA was doing the same.
NVIDIA did not go up.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I believe that there were some hedge funds that were controlling the movement of those stocks.
Probably, for sure.
If you were in Soxel.
Oh my God, Soxel killed me.
If you were in Soxel this afternoon for the jump, you got maybe 20 minutes of fun, and it was a disaster. Because
Soxel, I was in it for a while, and I was down.
Huh?
Yeah, Soxel, I was in it for quite a while, and it was up, and I was like 10 cents away from my strike price, and I was down. I was like, what the hell? I mean, I was way down. I couldn't understand it because I wasn't out of the money. I didn't go in out of the money, and then it finally, when everything jumped, then I finally was okay with it, and I think I only made like $30 with that, and I had like 4 contracts on Soxel.
Yeah, the chips
it's
today.
A smaller cap stock, though.
All they did was a hill. They went up, and they came right back down, and actually tested pre-announcement lows, and it was so. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, if you were in SPY or QQQ, you would have done very well. Okay. I mean, because it seems to be like Tesla, it was struggling all day with lows. I was actually about to put a CSP in on that bad mamma jamma, and then it just went through the roof. But if you notice, it stayed. And I'm looking at them. SPY stayed, Netflix stayed, Apple kind of went down, and then kind of Google did the chips. So it was almost like it was just extremely weird. So
yeah,
but
I actually dozed off at the end of the day. I couldn't. I'm so tired. I dozed off towards the end. Yeah.
Hey, Eric. Miranda wants to know if you're getting massage.
I am. I'm getting a massage right now.
Life, man.
That isn't one of the water massages, is it?
And then I'm gonna hop in the water bed. The water bed massage.
What are you at Planet Fitness? They got those beds, the chairs and the beds, the water massage ones.
Yeah,
Planet Fitness.
I got the VIP membership.
Yeah.
So I get the massage. I get the red light therapy,
the tanning and the red light
TV.
therapy. Yep, I got all that, but I don't go. Yeah. I pay for it every month, and I haven't gone in forever. I used to show up there at 3 a.m. and say, "I'm not here to work out. Just give me a tanning bed." I'd show up like when I was taking a break from driving. Yeah. So I haven't been in a while.
Christina, did you journal your trades today?
I did.
Nice.
I did. I didn't. I have a couple left still to do. I didn't finish.
Okay.
I want Bruno on that one. There's no freaking way you journaled those trades.
I swear to God, I did it. I'm not at home. I'm in my car. It's at home. Yeah, I did. Not all of them. I didn't finish it. I had to run out. I fell asleep and then I had to run out. You don't have to believe me, but I did. I told you guys I've been doing that. And then Nate was talking to me. I'm like, I have been. I've been doing it. I know you guys don't believe me because I'm always so bad. I've been so naughty, but I'm trying so hard to get it together.
Yeah, you're doing a lot better.
I want to be that. I want to do what you guys did today. That 10,000. I want to step up. And I think I needed what happened to me. I think I needed that. I had the money in there before. I had my, and I used my whole account and I blew it up. And now I'm down to like trying to, I have to really be cautious with everything. And I think I needed that probably, I guess, to really buckle down. And now I am, because I can't, if I lose it, I'm done. I won't be able to trade if I lose what I've got now. So
this is the thing. The journal will help you remind yourself how you felt when you were in an AMD call.
Oh yeah.
And you won't do it again.
I know, because the other day I got so mad at myself and I grabbed the journal. I got so pissed at myself. I was like, damn it. And I said, I'm going to write that down right away. So I don't do that again, because I was so mad at myself. I can't remember now what I did, but I have to go and read it. But I don't know, because there's been plenty of things that I've done that I get mad at myself.
If you can get in touch with your feelings on how you felt on a bad trade and really write that down and live through that moment, it's going to be so much easier for you to rip off the Band-Aid the day before and not go in a swing trade, because you'll remember what it was like. Yeah. What the Bruno like to be stressing.
It's hard. That's hard for me, because I'm not a person who does. I don't do feelings. I don't like to feel feelings. I don't like to talk about my feelings. I'm not that person, and I've just gotten like that more in the past couple of years. I don't like feelings.
Bruno
but
is
now
set up
I'm
the
trying.
interrogation room. Bruno is set up the interrogation room.
I can't see. Oh, I'm in the interrogation room?
Yeah, Bruno is. He's here.
All right, Bruno, give it to me. Come on, let's go. What are you going to ask me?
About your day.
I can't even figure out how to turn my backgrounds on. I've been screwing with this thing.
What?
Bruno.
Oh, what? Listen, over here from Miss. What, Bruno? Come on. What? Take a sip. I'm see you drinking something.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Silence is golden. Listen, he is not saying a word, but we can all read his expression.
Well, he's wrong. That's all I'm saying. He's just wrong about me today. I've changed. I've changed over a new leaf.
We're going to take a 2-second commercial break, and then we're going to come back with the interrogation.
Yeah, for the people asking, I have 4 monitors, and 2 are on top, 2 are on the bottom.
So what are you saying? I'm on all of them? Is that what you're saying? He's still not speaking.
Next is
What's
the
up?
water.
Come on.
When did you exit that AMD?
Oh, not till this morning.
You said you exited this morning?
Yeah, all of it. I said yesterday, and then I exited all of it this morning. Sometime this morning. I don't know what time it was, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Thanks. No, and I wish I hadn't, because then it ran up this afternoon.
I said it. You disappeared.
And I was cursing you out, huh?
I said it on the Zoom. I was like, Christina, I hope you didn't exit it, because it went up to, after the FOC meeting, it went up to almost 340.
I don't even want to know about that. I don't even want to know.
No, you would have.
I barely ever read the Zoom because I can't see. I barely ever read it. It's too hard.
You would have still been red.
Well, I don't know, because I'm telling you, it went down. I mean, I got down to like $120 negative when I was over 200. What is that noise? Somebody flushing the toilet?
That's probably Eric.
Oh, that's the fucking.
Oh
my God!
He's getting his water massage.
Everybody look at Ted. Doesn't he look like the Penguin from Batman? The old Penguin.
Is Arlo still in here? We got one in here. I know you wanted to see him.
What happened with Mike? Oh, look at him.
I muted him.
What's his name? Winston?
Yep.
Yeah, Winston.
My dog's name was Winston when I got him, when they sent him to me, and I changed his name, though. He's cute. Aww.
He's got to look like he's ready to just chew on every damn thing up here on my desk.
Hey, Ted, I don't know what's going on. Your mic's muted.
As popular as you are, Gilly, I think Winston might be a little bit more popular.
I know he is.
In the chat room, everybody's really giving a shout out to your dog.
That's a cute dog.
Eric Smoto, he's doing the full body.
Winston for the VIP, yay!
He's standing bed, yeah.
Winston's a VIP now.
He is adorable.
He just wants to eat my damn keyboard and chew on everything.
Let me get this question.
But look at his ears, how cute. What is that?
This question was for you. What spread did you buy, or what does it say? Just want to know what spread Eric bought on SPY today. Sorry, I can't read. You're muted as well, so I don't know if you're talking.
I bought in the money.
And he's asking about the spread. What spread?
What do you mean by spread?
He's probably maybe bid, mid, or ask. But if you're buying mid price,
mid
right?
in the money, mid in the money.
Next day,
expiration.
Same day in the morning, but next day in the after the FOMC.
Dude, this feels so good. It's like water hitting your whole back.
It does feel good, huh? I had to
Thank you, Eric, for muting.
Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
I know. Shout out to Eric Smoto. He makes me wish I was there.
Fancy little setup there.
Oh, that's the pad thing. You can play games, I think, too.
Or you can take a nap.
See if you can pull up your charts on there, Eric. Pull up Weeble.
He's in the middle of a massage. You think he's going to do that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I've been turning on planes.
You guys were talking about how you're constantly with the phone and you're constantly listening. I'm the same way, man. You guys got to get out of my head. You guys are there all the time. I can't stop. I can't stop listening. It's addicting.
I know. You guys are constantly there.
I'm talking to my mom. I've got the phone right here. She's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "I'm listening." Yeah.
Look, Bruno, sorry about the cat litter thing, dude.
You don't have to be sorry to me. I mean, I had to catch you. I had to mute you fast before you said something.
That was funny.
I
was legit cleaning cat litter.
Chris was like, "Is there an open mic?"
Yeah, he's like, "What's that?"
That's what clued me
He
in.
looked a little frazzled.
Did he think you were saying he's not covering his shit? He's like, "What?"
No, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that could have been misconstrued, but I was legit cleaning the cat litter box, and I realized, holy shit! When he said that, when everybody got quiet, and he said that, I'm like, oh shit! Did I mute that?
I was across the room, and I even stopped, and I was like, "What?"
He wasn't talking about your shit.
I'm like, I don't know what's
That's
going
funny.
on. Eric, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with my cat. But I know what he's doing that litter box.
Man, I want one of those litter robot things. I hate litter anymore. I can't stand it cleaning that thing out. Ugh. I get the gags every time. I hate it.
Yeah. It's like, oh man,
I can't stand that. Ugh.
I'm not a fan of cats anyway.
I love my cat. You know, I was never a fan of cats, but I like dogs. But I love my cat. She's cool.
I love dogs too, but I am a cat person. I just
take a cat to the lake and see what happens.
I'm not taking my dogs to the lake. My cat's bigger than my dogs.
Listen,
bigger than both
my
of them
cat
put together.
in the shower with my wife. Now, as soon as she turns the water on, he gets out of there. But he's always jumping in the shower with her. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, is he in there when you're got the water going? Because that's unprecedented. Cats don't do that. So
no, I told you mine fell in the toilet the other day. She jumped up and the lid was open. She didn't realize she fell right in. She kept flying out. Whatever. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? She's a klutz.
So just want to say that if you ever died, your dog would take a lot longer to start eating you. Your cat would only wait for a couple of days.
I know. I couldn't believe I heard that. I heard that after my friend died at my house and my cat was in the room with him. And my daughter goes, well, lucky she didn't eat his face. I'm like, what? She goes, oh, yeah, they do that. I was like, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I said, well, good thing I didn't walk into that. That would have been horrible to walk into. I don't think I would have came back from that one. No.
Guys,
Yeah.
I found a way to ban the ADT coaches on TikTok.
Oh, I've got like 1,000 of them friend requesting me.
No, I'm not talking about just banning them on your own account. I'm talking about banning them from the platform.
Good.
Oh.
Nice.
Get me their IP address or something, no?
Yeah. Don't tell them because then they might be watching this and figure out a hack.
Yeah, they probably to do that. They've got to be.
Bubbles knows exactly how to do it, and then I'll tell everybody later. Just
Bubbles, do it.
I said it before on the call. Just
Bubbles is a hacker for the good team. I scoped that out.
Nice.
She's a white hat. She's the white hat hacker.
When you get them to admit, boop, report, fraud, scam, bam, done. I just got the notifications. Three accounts got zapped.
Oh, nice.
I got a hacker to admit that he was trying to scam me. Yeah, I just kept talking to him, and then when I said something rude to him, I don't know, a few minutes later, he goes, "I love you." I said, "Oh Jesus Christ, what are you trying to do now? Like, first you're trying to get me my money. Now, am I gonna have to bring you on the Dr. Phil show because they have all those women that go on because they think this guy's real and in love with them?"
So girl traders saying we should be careful about what words we're using in this context because the algo might not promote us and we might get flagged talking about this stuff.
Probably the H word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, girl trader.
Thank you.
Thank you. Didn't think of that. I don't know anything about that, so.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I know
I've
Zuckerberg's
never heard that before, but now
there's so much ill shit all across YouTube that who would
that's
even.
Not Zuckerberg.
It's crazy.
That's Google.
There is. It's ridiculous.
I gotta start driving.
So Bruno, I think you
I'll
got
make a
stuck
stop
in
at the
A&P
garbage.
today. Did you do any other trades?
I can't hear you because Christina was telling me about her stop. What was that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the garbage.
She's stopping her car, but she won't with her stop.
It's been a minute since we dumpster dove with Christina.
That's right. It's been a minute.
Christina.
Yes.
Show us your dumpster.
That just sounds wrong. But okay.
Dumpster brings all the boys to the yard.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. He's having a deep massage.
Deep water massage. Yeah, Bucket looks like he's Neo in the Matrix or something with those screens behind him.
Eric is like going through like
Mark's not here. I can't outside.
Eric, I want you to breathe.
Good job. You're doing great. One
The
more.
waterbed,
It's
the
coming
waterbed at
along.
our gym was kind of irritating.
What is it that Nate said today? It was so funny. He goes, push,
Oh.
push, even though it isn't mine.
Yeah, it's not mine, but get it out, but it's not mine. And then he laughs. He makes jokes and he laughs at them, and he's so funny.
Oh my God, that was so funny. That was laugh out loud funny.
Nate's funny. He's a funny guy. He's such a nice guy. He's a good guy.
Hilarious.
He's a really good guy. Yeah.
Speaking of good guys, Bruno, how did you
Good
do
heart.
today? Did you do other trades besides AMD?
No, I just stuck to AMD.
He's so faithful.
And ended up 7%, but I'm waiting for the dip. And then I'll buy some shares and sell it. Small count challenge.
Well, we should offer you a tip, because I tell you what, we appreciate all the hard work that you do to keep things running smooth, and I'm sure that they like today.
Yeah, you were buried. That was horrible. That was bad. Yeah, thank you very much for all that. Ambulance coming my way. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm terrible with computers, so I don't know how I ended up with another account. I don't know how that happened, but I didn't even know I had one account. I have mine two.
Eric's going from the massage chair to the full blown massage.
I was told there was going to be a happy ending.
I was just going to say that. Well, we don't want to talk about the happy ending because we might get thrown off.
Here comes the YouTube algorithm.
Please shut us off for that. Please shut us off for that one, Eric. Just go.
Yeah, I'm canceled.
We don't need to be there for that.
Canceled.
We don't need to share everything. I'm going to go in the Matrix in a second. I'm getting up into the canyon. I'll be in the Matrix.
Just what is this place you're at, Eric? This is a full service kind of place.
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like an Anytime Fitness, but yeah, Planet.
Yeah. Planet Fitness has truly upgraded.
$22 a month to get all that. $22 a month.
And I even have VIP too.
Nice. VIP. They used to be $10 a month.
Do you get
you can get the $10 or the $20?
Do you get complimentary stops with every purchase?
Yep. Complimentary stops.
You got this.
Wow. Complimentary stops.
Christina's going into the dead zone. Hold on.
I'm about to do this one. See the road.
Too late. Too late, Christina. Too late.
I don't know if you guys can hear me. I can't hear you, but we're here.
No. I'm just watching what Eric's doing. What you doing now, Eric?
Are we at the dumpster?
Seated roast.
Oh.
So you shit here today. There's a couple bar stools.
Yeah, because my back is bothering me.
Maybe he starts getting sore, so he kind of does that midway and then goes back into another workout.
Yeah, Christina is at the dumpsters. You're in a real nice neighborhood, aren't you?
She
You
is.
see the houses on the mountains? Those things are millions a piece.
Yeah. Yeah, she was talking about that when she first started coming on the show. She said she was in like $1 million neighborhood. Like,
He's going to grab me some shit. I ain't gonna do it, but if you see something nice, grab something for me too.
She had all kind of stuff on here.
You gotta find out.
Remember the weird doll she found that time, guys, and she took it back.
What's up with the connection out there? Oof.
I know. She's off the side of a cliff or something. All of these ASMR triggers for me.
She's struggling to carry something in the car.
That's probably a dresser.
Oh shit.
Now run.
What do you got?
Only at American Dream Trading.
I was just thinking, Bruno, get out of my head. I was like, only us. I'm like, listen, we talked about stocks all this time. Now this is what we like to hang out and do and talk to each other about. Join the group.
Bucket's looking real serious, though. I'm starting to get a little scared.
Bucket always looks like that.
Yeah, Bucket's just ugly. That's the way that is.
He's ready to
Don't get scared, Bruno.
He's ready to tell me I got 12% on my loan.
Yeah. We're not going to go into. You're a week late on your book, therefore I will be there to pick up your kidney next week. Okay, you're going to extract a kidney.
Wow, the kidney, really?
Eric,
I was the mark ready to kill a box of kittens.
Eric, you need to slap some more.
Yeah, you
weight
can kill
on
the
that.
kittens all you want. I'm not a kidney guy.
That looks maybe light.
Yeah, I know. That's 50 pounds.
Yeah, that's great. What happened to Christina? Sorry.
About 70.
She's doing something.
Okay.
Christine, are you still there?
No,
She's gone.
Nah, she dipped out.
So what, y'all? Just what do we think tomorrow's going to hold? You know, Coach was pretty positive that I'm not saying it's going to be a positive day, but it seemed to with the results. Do we have any announcements anymore? Is any other idiot going to get up and talk, or are we just going to trade? I mean, what does tomorrow look like?
I mean, even if an idiot gets up and talks, we can work it either way.
Yeah,
we just got to catch it before they say something stupid,
Absolutely.
When they say
Don,
something stupid.
Don, are you no longer on Venmo?
No,
I'm not on Venmo.
And she wants me to. I am not getting on Cash App, so I have to use Bruno. Bruno's my go-to guy.
I have Apple Pay.
Tomorrow.
Why did you delete the Venmo? Because I paid you before on there.
Well, the Venmo wasn't deleted. Actually, it's because of you. Remember what I said about the creditors and all of that? Remember all that I was going through?
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I had a creditor shut my Venmo down from when I had my business a while back. So, yeah. And I just didn't get a new one because I just thought they'd do the same thing.
Oh.
Girl Trader's a little late to the party. We got that recall information this morning.
Oh, for Tesla?
For Tesla.
Boy,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that announcement really turned their fortunes today, right?
Yeah, but then they quickly, you saw what they did after the FOC meeting? That was like, just kidding. We just wanted to flush out some of these people real quick, and now we're coming right back up.
All is forgiven is kind of what the market said.
I know. Ted was in the background going like,
yes.
Wow.
Let's see what tomorrow brings, right?
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Tesla finished strong. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like just a shift. It was like the market said your line was below VWAP. Now we're going to go the same height above VWAP. Boom.
Went down to 228 and came up to 240 range.
Yeah, insane.
And that hasn't done much in the after hours.
No.
But as far as tomorrow's meeting, it's not labeled as high importance, but 8:30 tomorrow.
What time?
8:30 tomorrow. Jobless claims, exports, imports, initial jobless claims, and then jobless claims 4-week average. Retail sales as well, month over month and year over year.
Okay.
And we got some more stuff. Natural gas, 15-year, 30-year mortgage rates. That's at noon.
And Diesel Dan said, is Friday the triple witching Friday? What does that mean?
Triple witching.
Expiration.
Yeah, let me see if it's Friday. Hold on.
Well, we have expiration every Friday.
Well, here's the thing. There's certain when witching happens, that's when the quarterly comes to an end, as well as weeklies, monthlies, all of that happens at one time on certain dates.
It's on the 15th.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's not just the weekly this time. It's everything that would expire for that quarter, month, and all of that happening together with the Friday expiration.
Okay. All right. So what does that mean? More tumultuous?
Yes.
It's
basically.
You're going to have a lot more volatility. Please don't nobody say the VIX, but yes, it's volatility.
Well, why can't we sell on the
Say VIX one more time, mother.
So they pretty much, from my understanding, and I don't care if anybody corrects me, but it has to do with also large institutions. They roll over their positions too. So keep that in mind as well.
Okay, got it.
Did not know that.
I was just saying if there's any more questions in here for y'all.
Yeah, all they're doing is
CCCC is not bad.
they're just
It's
freeing up
steadied out.
cash.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Any other? Oh, by the way, tomorrow a good put opportunity is going to be with Pfizer, because after the market, they reported that their vaccinations for COVID are going to be way, way low compared to last year.
Okay, so why wouldn't you do it now? Why are you waiting till tomorrow?
Well, because you got to do a put.
Oh, okay. You mean tomorrow morning?
Yeah. So
Hold on.
right at the beginning of the market, keep an eye on it, but it might be a really good put opportunity.
Dude, have you looked at their chart?
Is it already caving?
Well, okay, from yesterday alone, it dropped 10% in pre-market this morning, and even with the jump up today, it's flat from opening to close. So, it almost got no boost whatsoever from the announcement, just a little. So, but it took a dump. Hold on, let me go to the 5 minute. I mean, it literally took a dump yesterday pre-market.
So somebody must have leaked it, because I think the news came out today.
Well, it was pre-market this morning at 6:50 a.m.
Hey, look who's in here.
Oh shit! Everybody be cool.
What's up?
There he is.
He doesn't have his hat on. He doesn't have his hat on.
Oh,
Everybody
now
relax.
Eric stops working out. Oh, coach comes in, he stops working out. Okay, I got it.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, you're muted.
No.
Coach, you're muted.
He was muted. Now he's...
We can't
How's
hear you.
that? There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Good job, Eric.
Let's go, Coach.
You're over there working out, and I'm just sitting on my fat ass.
Coach, he also got a massage.
I'm doing my part, though. Look, Eric. Jug of water, baby.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so what's going on? What's the emergency? What's happening?
No emergency. I thought it would be good.
Christina fell in a dumpster.
We're kind of hanging out.
Bruno's
how do we get you
in the
here?
interrogation room.
Nice. So talk to me. Did everybody have just an amazing day or what?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Still in CCC.
Yes. Coach.
Yep. Got the trifecta today: cash secured puts, dividends, and day trading.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Oh, there's Christina.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Did you guys pull her out of a dumpster at Macy's?
I don't go in the dumpster.
Today was Saks Fifth Avenue.
I don't go in the dumpster.
It was Nordstrom's.
No, I might.
He knows all the finest dumpsters in town.
So you guys didn't see what I was doing at the dumpster?
No, your service cuts out. You got to get off that Metro PCS.
Metro PCS.
I have AT&T. No, I don't have that. No, it's where I am. I'm in the the red box stuff. Huh?
Are you gonna eat the cookie dough while Eric's working out?
Pretty bad, isn't it?
Wow. Eric is getting it done, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Look, I can work out
This
right
guy's
here.
a beast. He's a good-looking fella right there.
I got my heavy bag. I don't use that. Just the key bag.
Yeah, that's nice. What's up, Gilly? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you.
I see nobody's harassed you enough to get into an American Dream trading hat.
I don't have the hat. I had the hoodie on earlier today, though.
Ted, you need to work on that, Ted.
Mine's in sale.
And you missed Winston. Winston was here.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Winston was awesome.
Yeah.
And Billy's cool, but Winston's, Winston.
He's
I love the name Winston for a dog. That's perfect.
Why does Bruno look like he's going to fall asleep over there? What did you guys do to him? Are you guys open working, Bruno? He looked like he was about to pass out a half a second ago.
No, that was his interrogation look for Christina because.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Bruno looks like he's waiting for some Navy SEALs to come rescue him.
He does look like he's in an interrogation room though all the time.
He does, doesn't he?
Behind him.
Yeah.
Are you in trouble, Bruno?
Yeah, Bruno, blink twice if you need somebody to come and get you.
If you need help.
I was thinking the same thing, Coach.
Just air spread in the air. We'll see it.
Right? You gotta like send up the distress signals.
Wow.
That's great. Bucket. That's good lighting.
Careful, he's about to deny your loan.
You're damn right. And you better turn your library book back
Library's closed.
Library's closed.
Exactly.
Look, I need a loan.
I'll change my background again.
So Ted, you've had quite the run going here, partner. Did I get this right? Let me look. Didn't you post in the profits today?
Yep.
Dude, what is going on?
It's been insane.
You are a madman on a terror.
He's leveling up.
It's like I'm figuring things out.
November 1st. So everybody's clear. That is 6 weeks. Ted here has made $71,000 in the last 6 weeks.
Woo!
Wow. That's awesome.
You gotta give him a bell, Coach.
That is absolutely.
That's awesome.
Could not have done it without you, Coach.
I hear the first 71's the hardest.
That's. Oh, that's
funny,
incredible.
Coach. It's funny, Coach, because like last year, nobody wanted to hire me, right? I'd go into these interviews and, we talked about the aging out of our industry.
Yes.
Now I'm getting recruiters to calling. I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk to you.
Yeah, you're like, not unless you can pay me $71K every 6 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So Ted, are you actually rethinking it? Because 2 months you opened up and you were like, you may have to, slow down on this to go back into.
I think I can retire. If
Right.
Treat it day by day, right? I'm not going to make any rash decisions, but.
Yep.
I made a stupid mistake last night. I got cocky, or tonight I got cocky and I did an Adobe March 15th single contract. So I might have to sit in a struggle bus because the market didn't reward them. They did okay, but they didn't do like blowout numbers.
Or you did a lotto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But far out.
Yeah.
So
Ed, you said that 6 times on this earnings run. Every time you come on here and you go, oh, well, I didn't do good, but I got into it. And the next day you go, hey, Bucket, remember Sentinel. Hey, Bucket, remember TTD. Hey, Bucket, remember DOP. Hey, Bucket, remember. It's one day later, it's from famine to feast, big dog.
Well, here's the one
there's
good
a
thing,
panic
Ed.
that sets in.
Here's the one good thing is that because the market is now on your side, that even if it pulls back off of, not good forecast or whatever, you could see in the next week or two that thing could completely rebound again. So
what, Coach, and you're saying something that's really important, this is a bull market, so I shouldn't get too cocky. But the other thing is I did take a look, and even I am just way outperforming SPY, right? I'm outperforming any ETF I could have put my money in.
Sure.
Because you do you kind of do a kind of a self-assessment. You're like, okay, am I adding value? Is this something that maybe a professional could do better than me? And I think the answer is unequivocally.
No, they can't.
No, they can't. They can't. I've had this guy Fisher Investments contact me all the time. He wants me to put $500,000 in. I don't have $500,000, but it's clear to me that what you're teaching us is so valuable and so important. A lot of Americans don't have any idea what to do with their 401ks. They have no idea how to save. and it's a sad story. And you know, I think I can speak for a lot of us, probably most of us, that you're really saving our financial futures with this information you're sharing with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Well,
And
listen, I
tomorrow's
just
going
wanted
to be
to
a
pop
great
in.
VIP, buddy.
I just wanted to pop in, say hi. I'm
Hi.
out.
Is that your speaker behind your ear, Coach?
The wife's coming in.
Yeah,
this
is one of the speakers. Yeah.
Dude, it's
Hurry
gonna
up,
blow your
Coach.
head
You don't
off.
want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, it's the surround sounds everywhere. Here, hold on. I don't know if you can see the other one here.
Okay, Coach, you know the movie you have to watch, A True Test of Your New Surround Sound, is the first 17 minutes of Saving Private Ryan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, the surround sound in here is ridiculous.
You're gonna duck.
Dude.
You're gonna duck. I guarantee you're gonna duck one time in that movie.
Yeah, this
What brand did you get?
It's banging in here. Those are those 300s. This thing gets real loud, dude.
Who makes that? who makes that? What brand
Hey,
is
Coach.
It's
You wanna
Sonos Arlo
gotcha.
300s with a Sonos arc bar. Yep.
I got Klipsch everything. I'm a Klipsch nut.
Coach, here's my copy of your TV, 98 TCL. Right on, man.
Coach uses
That's a
his to watch
copycat.
TV.
You guys got to stop this sibling
Oh
rivalry.
yeah, that looks good, Ted.
I'm telling you.
Mom always liked you best, though.
Yeah, but Ted, which wall do you hang it on? On the opposite side of Coach's wall, so that there's equal weight on the studs.
She
Is that what we're
said
doing?
you were always better looking, but she liked me more, so I'll take it.
All right, well, Coach, thanks for stopping by. That was awesome.
No problem, man. I'll
Hey,
see you guys. Have a great
congratulations, Girl
night.
Trader. She's
Love
up
you,
10K
bro.
this week.
Good job, Eric.
Thanks, Coach.
You're motivating me to get off my ass.
Hey, Coach, we were actually feeling really bad for you because you didn't waste your time, but you did that interview, and
Yeah, we were
that
talking
could have
about
been
that earlier.
that's just an
It
opportunity.
could have been
that
so
you could
valuable.
just-
I know. I was.
Yeah, man. That sucks.
But there'll
It
be
is
more
what it is.
opportunities.
Absolutely. All right, you guys have a good night. Good seeing you, Gilly, Bruno, Eric, Don, Bucket, Christina. Everybody be cool. Eric, love your face.
See you
Don't
in
get
the
in
morning.
trouble.
Coach.
All right, guys, be well.
You too.
Hey, Eric, Coach was very polite for you and saying, hey, you motivated him to get off the couch. Yeah, you didn't motivate me. I'm still sitting here. I'm just I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Eric, your arms have got to be sore as crap right now, dude. You were like, how many of those did you do? How many reps?
I think I did like close to 60.
God.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. You know he's stopping for a bacon wrapped hot dog.
Hey, Bucket, he motivated me to go get another beer.
Yeah, they're. Hey, Ted, what time is it in your state? Isn't it a little early?
It's 4:00.
That's right. It ain't 5 o'clock.
It's
You're already on your
somewhere.
Wow.
Awesome. That's great that Coach came in.
Without a doubt.
See, now you're getting the reverse side of it, Ted. We're in there at 4 a.m, and for you it's like 1 a.m. But now we're heading into our evening at 7 o'clock, and you've still got a lot of daytime left.
Oh my God, I'm on an adrenaline high, guys. So thanks. It's been great. Let's do this again tomorrow. Let's make some more money.
Absolutely. Everybody today.
Eric, let's go.
Around the corner.
Let's go.
Yep.
I think you're going to lap David. I think you're getting in deeper than David, aren't you?
On the contracts?
Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, yeah, big time.
Yeah, man.
I'm sizing up a little bit higher.
Yeah,
Now.
he was
You
your
know,
mentor.
I went from my daily average was about 20 spy contracts, between 20 and 30. Now I'm doing 60,
Wow.
80.
Yeah, but Eric, the difference is as well is you're almost every day you're running 2 different stocks of that same amount, whereas David focuses on the one stock. So really, it's a significant amount of leverage. Okay, well, there's that. So. Yep. Cut me
I
out.
guess maybe he's gone.
I guess that's
But
the
I
end
tell
of
you
it.
what. I tell you what. I am gonna go ahead and shut it down, guys. I want to thank everybody that's been on here. Gilly, Ted, Eric, Christina, Bucket. Who's been on here? Bubbles. Everybody that's been on here. Bruno.
Gilly.
Thank you guys. I said Gilly.
And Winston.
Gilly and Winston. You couldn't even let me get it out. Gilly, I love that name that's making me want to get a pet just to name it Winston.
My daughter named her Bernese Poodle Winston.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, man, thank you everybody everybody who put something in the tip jar. Thank you so much again. That contributes to my income. Don't forget, American Dream Trading is pinned to the top of this chat, but it's also in the description of this video. If you have not joined, I mean, come on, Coach came on here and spent time with us tonight. We get that every morning in the VIP membership. So you got to join. You don't have any mentors out there that are $1 million mentors that are showing you how they made their money and how to get it for yourself. So go ahead, sign up, and do it now. I guess we're going to miss the dumpster. Yeah.
Into the chopper.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you got something else coming to your doorstep.
You guys are spoiling me, man. Did you see what happened earlier with that? Check out what happened in the beginning.
No,
oh my God.
I was here. I was here the whole time. I just,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got to adjust it.
Everything was magnified. I'm like, oh no.
I got to adjust it.
Mark, you know what's coming, Dawn, don't you?
No.
Hot dog Uncrustables. Well, Christina, you don't know anybody with your concoction you made last night. Okay, no, you don't get the.
You know what I do like is those little hot weenies with croissants wrap around the croissant. Oh my God, I used to love.
Oh yeah. Pigs in a blanket.
I could eat so many of those. Yeah. I'm
Make
hungry.
Me throw up in my mouth.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
Cool.
Well, anyway, you guys have a magnificent night. Thank you, everybody who came down in the chat. All of you guys down there, love you guys. And we're going to do this again in the pre-market. And yes, I'm going to get out of CCCC because I don't want to hold anything overnight. So,
what's it at, Dawn? Did you look?
I don't know. CC.
Yeah, it's at $5.42.
Still got a lot of people interested.
I don't, Bruno, listen, man, I only got 10 shares. I don't have a huge account. So I only got 10 shares. I'm thinking, why would I get out of it at $5 and something cents? I'm $3 up. So I'm like at $30. I mean, the worst I can lose is what, $30. So I don't know. I may hold it. Anyway. Love you guys.
Changed your mind 3 times on this show.
I know. I'm gonna hold it. That's it. I made my mind up. I'm gonna hold it because I just am. I want to wake up tomorrow and hopefully it's the same or higher. And if not,
it's holding up really well, remarkably well for aftermarket, right?
It really is. It really is. That's another reason to hold it. So, but you guys have a good night.
But that would be 3 days in a row, Don. Why not just get in tomorrow? I mean, when I say tomorrow, I mean this morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they're going to drive
more
it down.
expensive.
They're what, the C4?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll drive it. It's going to fluctuate. They'll drive it down.
But if you got out 5 minutes before 5.
But I'm up high enough that it's really not gonna. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't see it going down to below 255. Do you? At this point,
you could shed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
That's an interesting.
Still holding up there at 5.
Because I mean, you're here right away. You can make a decision on that stock first thing tomorrow morning if you see that it's tanking, and you can put a stop in place right away.
Yep.
All right.
No, just don't lose sleep on it.
Exactly.
I will not. You guys have an amazing night.
Let's make it another amazing day tomorrow.
Mañana.
See you guys.